Well, you can give everyone a review of Cascadia because we are live. Howdy, everybody.
Hey,
Welcome
guys.
Step into the portal. My name is the Brandt.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Steve on the table.
Nice. Steve on the table. Brian's going to give us his review of Cascadia that he hasn't played yet.
Yeah.
Hey, just because I don't play a game doesn't mean I don't know anything about it. I do my research before I buy games.
These are my impressions.
Nice.
So I was me and Brent were talking a little bit earlier, Brian, and even you and I talked a little bit about this.
I never talked to you. What are you talking about?
Yeah, last time.
Who's talking to who?
Couple days ago. Whatever.
Who's talking now?
It was irking me. So that irking me about the whole alpha gaming. And I think the reason why it appears that way is because we were missing a little bit of communication. And
you're saying we had a failure to communicate.
We did have a failure because our partnership is kind of like a little marriage, we play together, we develop certain customs and stuff like that. We get used to each other that sometimes we just assume. Oh, 1 second. Yes. Okay.
So if we break up, do I get all of your Marvel Champions content?
No, you get me.
Divorce.
You get me.
I get
Brandt. You get Brandt in the divorce. No, but that's
we have to say hi to everybody. Hello,
hi,
Chris.
Guys.
Hello, Matt. Hello, Garrett. Hello, Matt. Yes, hi everybody. Welcome to watch Brandt build a deck because I'm way behind today.
But it's a good thing that we can talk about this because again, and I think your frustration got felt on that turn where it was like, wait. And the reason why we were saying this is I was playing a very supportive Spider-Man deck, which I was kind of wanting to help you guys. And because we didn't talk our turn and what we can do together or what we're going to be doing, it felt like, oh no, Steve, you're trying to control my turn. And all I was just trying to say is
what you could do for us.
How can I help you do
something? You were trying to like Jerry Maguire the whole situation. Help me, help
you. There you go.
Got it.
Nobody showed me the money, Jerry. Nobody. So
the Maddie said, build a deck with Brandt. Has a good ring to it.
There you go. Build a deck with Brandt. BDB. There you go.
BDB.
Marvel's BDB. Build a deck with Brandt. So there you go. So aside from that, how was your week?
My week's going pretty good, just waiting on a few deliveries. Excited for a few deliveries that I'm getting. I will be, speaking of Marvel, I will be getting Sinister Motives on the 8th. Like everyone's supposed to. I know, last month.
That old thing?
Unbelievable.
I don't think we're gonna play it anymore.
Yeah, we're done.
No, I am actively trying to avoid some of Steve's content right now because I don't want it to influence the way I'm going to play the character the first time and how influence the way I'm going to think about a deck build. Kind of want to do that on my own to start. Then I'll go back and I'll watch Steve's deck builds and realize how wrong I was in what I did.
Why is my life so wrong?
I'll go back and I'll watch Steve's content and be like, man, I stink.
No. I actually watched Tony Tails' what was he doing? Oh shoot, I'm bleeding.
He reviewed the heroes.
You should probably take care of that if you're bleeding.
I have a nosebleed. Oh my god! All right, I'll be right back. Jeez. Anyway, I'll come back and you guys.
We'll keep.
We're falling apart over here.
Yeah, man. Steve's getting nervous about a divorce all of a sudden, and he's bleeding out of the nose.
Nice.
Unbelievable. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm trying to actively avoid Steve's aspects and how to play these characters because, as you guys know, Steve and I, well, we did test these characters, and I just want to, see it with fresh eyes, even though that's kind of not really going to be fresh eyes because I've seen you guys play those characters already a bunch.
There you go.
But you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
I don't want to look at strategies until I got the physical cards in hand. But I'm excited, super excited to get it. Super excited to play Miles Morales. Yeah.
You should be. You should be super excited. I am paying attention to you. I know people are going to look and be like, is he even bothering to try to pay attention to Brian? But
no,
I totally am.
Brandt is just deck building because
building a deck.
he was not prepared.
No, I got way behind tonight.
At
but
all.
My wife and I did a budget meeting, and it took us right up. It was good. It was totally fine, but there was just a lot because of me being on vacation and my daughter being on vacation. We had to figure out what we wanted to spend money on this month, so a little longer than I expected.
Matt, it's a chance we all take when we play Marvel Champions. You never know.
There's always a shot at a good old nosebleed.
That's right. We're all bent over the table with our heads down all the time. So, I mean, that's literally happened to me before. I was coloring, and I was bent over the table for so long while I was coloring that my nose just started bleeding. But I mean, that was when I was in the hospital for other reasons. So that's doesn't really, correlate all that stuff. But hopefully get my copy of Sinister Motives as well this Friday after it being held hostage. I agree with you, Mark. It was held hostage. I remember I called my store on the 25th of March when they said it was coming out originally on their thing, be like, it's going to be in store March 25th. The guy told me he had it, and he said, I cannot give it to you because FFG sent out a PSA saying we cannot give it until the 8th. I'm like, damn you, FFG.
Racking FFG. Their quality control. Yeah, we're going to have it in store on Friday as well, so people can pick up their copies. Hopefully their stores have it, but America should have it too. So yeah, I've got these cables in front of me because I've actually switched cameras. So I was using this Zoom camcorder, but I was getting so frustrated with it just being not clear. But I have a Canon M50, which is a great camera, and it is a video camera, but the autofocus doesn't really work for streaming because it has that little box where it tries to follow your face around so it can take a picture. So that's super annoying if somebody's playing a game and there's like a box following their hand. So I have to put it on like manual focus, but I switched it over and I think the camera will look a lot better. So that should be good. I am also surrounded. I don't know where to put them. I have all these Hero Clicks minis. If people didn't check that out on the channel, Kathy and I opened all these Hero Clicks minis. I guess for this set that's coming out, it's not out yet, which I didn't know. And I got all sorts of Hero Clicks people watching the channel, which is great.
Are you selling any of those? To try. I'm not saying that I'm interested in buying them.
The set is not available currently, so I'm playing with them. Once it's available, I may try to part with some of them.
There's value in those, right?
I guess some of them have, all collectibles have values. Everything that's collectible has gone through the roof. You can even buy like coins that are fake. You can buy fake coins that are worth a ton of money. Bitcoins.
Bitcoins, yeah.
I think this is probably what you're referring to.
That is,
yes,
that's the
one.
This is Ultron Infinity, and apparently he's considered a chase, which is like the ultra rare. I probably shouldn't even be touching him.
It's 1 in 20 boxes.
The oil on your fingers are just going to
that's
damage
not that bad. 1 in 20 boxes, because I opened 10 boxes.
Yeah,
unless you mean like sleeves of 10.
Yeah.
Hey James, thanks for joining us.
Oh, okay.
We're doing pretty good. I think Steve just had a little bit of a nosebleed issue,
yeah.
but I think
we'll have to see. Steve's falling apart over there.
I know.
Yeah.
Like
problem is he needs to get a nice clean head shave. That's why there's too much pressure going on with that hair right now.
Pressure like the drip, drip, drip coming.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no, don't start.
How many times have you seen that movie?
Man, I can't. That's all that plays right now. I
I
have.
mean, Brant, you got 2 daughters, so you've probably seen that quite a bit,
I
right?
have 2 boys.
I
I'm
love
just
the
glad.
movie.
I'm just actually I actually enjoy the songs.
Yeah.
My favorite is
That-
like Dos
That's the best one. No, the
No.
one he just sang is the best. No, you're
I like
wrong.
that. I like
You're
the
wrong.
Orejita song. That's the Two Butterflies. That's my favorite. Yeah. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, so I was actually watching Tony Tales, and he had a pretty good review of her, which I don't really look at other people's reviews too often, just because I like to make my own opinion, blah blah blah. But it was interesting. He rated her 4 stars. I was afraid he was going to put her like a 2-star, but she is a little bit more complex than more other heroes.
Ghost Fighter?
Ghost Fighter, yeah, because she plays a lot during the villain phase. You want to be able to time your reactions, and that's what it's all about. You know, it's all about reaction and how good your reactions are and what cards you have. So,
But I think her uniqueness is what people are going to gravitate towards in enjoying her, realizing that like once people actually understand the mechanics of her, I think they're going to just absolutely love her. Playing with that kind of thing, being like actually playing on the villain's turn and just messing them up. It's cool.
So if you probably won't watch it, but I'm editing right now. I'm just posting all the montage together right now. So I did 5 games. The 2 aggression games were over in less than 10 minutes.
Ghost Fighter stuff I'll watch. Miles stuff right now I won't.
Why?
Because I'm gonna play
Miles.
Tested
him. You play tested.
Because I'm gonna play Miles in the campaign. I know I play tested him, but I want to. I'm just weird.
You're weird. Oh,
I'm weird. I'm weird.
I can't say anything about that. So
that's right. You can't.
I can't. All right. So
my thoughts on Spider-Ham are I absolutely cannot wait. I know that Steve is the silliest of us by far, but like I'm in. Like I almost wish that like Ant-Man said, change him to the other form and shake your camera. Like Steve does it naturally, but I wish they all had that. I think that's like so fun. And I'm so sad that people are annoyed by it and that they actually have to ask the question of like, do you actually have to do this?
Yeah.
Oh my
Steve,
God.
No, you can actually not purchase the game.
That's right. Steve
I
did
know
it
people
all the
want to
time.
play the game, not to do all those things, but like it's so fun. Like let Spider-Ham have those silly things that clearly, if it is that big a deal to you, you don't have to friggin' high five yourself. You can play Americat and you don't have to high five yourself. So I did, however, get hired by FFG to spy in people's houses and see if they were doing it. But
so you're the spy.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a little
but,
side
other
gig.
than that.
So this is something that people probably don't think about right now, but just imagine Spider-Ham in a Bring It deck in aggression. Having, let's say you're playing Mutagen formula or Ultron, you have all these drones. Every time he takes a damage, he gets a tune counter, which is way better than what it was when we play tested it. It was just, and that is just insane value because all of these damages that he's taking, anyway he takes damage, he gets a tune counter.
And if he flips down and heals, he gets a tune counter.
He gets a tune counter.
So he's going to want to flip. Take damage, flip. I guess in your build, he's not going to want to. If you're doing aggression, because you're going to want to do the minion collector, not the minion. But if you don't do minion collector, then you want to take damage, flip, heal.
Yeah.
Right? You're just going to take all the hits from the villain, flip, heal, get another counter, control threat, and go. That's the way I would play him.
But because he has that hogwash thing, so you can kind of like build up a ton of value in a couple turns. So you take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Imagine you have like 8, 9 counters on him, tune counters. Then you're like, okay, well, I have 9 resources to play with. What am I going to do? So that's what's going to be amazing. That plus Bring It plus what's the Petulant Pig, and then you just get to
Piggy wiggle.
wiggle your tail. It's
Mark wants to do the piggy wiggle. Every time I think of that piggy wiggle, I just think of like that Snoop like wiggle wiggle wiggle.
Yeah, it was. All right. Hey, do you guys want to play the game, or do you want to?
Yeah, let's look. I could just sit here and talk all night if these people are willing to listen.
You guys go through your decks because I got to go grab warning.
Of course you don't have it. So yeah, I'll switch to the table. I'll just show off my deck.
All right.
Nothing. I don't think it's anything too special. Hopefully it does something decent against the hood. Got my 5 doubles. Got 3 skilled investigators for everybody. Endurance and spycraft as an upgrade. A couple lay down the laws because I'll probably flip up and down a decent amounts. Going for ammo counters. Couple for justices. Under surveillance, counterintelligence, sense of justice. I have speed and arrows in here to try and be getting a couple problem solvers. Quinn Carrier, I'm the only one that can use it. 2 against the world for when I get Iron Man out, if it's useful enough. Manchin, Jessica, and Coulson. I mean, seems like a pretty straightforward standard justice deck-ish, kind of.
If I can make one suggestion.
Steve, every time you make, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing.
I was just gonna say, because you're running.
I love how the way you say it, you're just like so apprehensive about it. You're just like, may I please go ahead.
I just want to make one suggestion because you're running 2 against the world.
Yeah.
Once you have all of your equipment built, it might be a good idea to have a sonic rifle because you can go get that for free if you want to think about that.
Good idea. I thought about it. I
mean, is he dead by the time he gets all his equipment out?
The thing is, I had it in my hand and then I put it back down. I'm like, do I really care about this? I'm like, nah. And then I put the 2 against the world in there, and sure, I'll go up to 42 cards. Get that in there.
If you, because you have a lot of 3-cost cards, 4-cost cards, I was gonna say, you know what? I might actually add a card in my deck for you, which is going to be Agent 13, which gets to ready a card. But I was going to say maybe a couple of meditations, since you are planning on flipping down a lot, might be not a bad idea, since you have a lot of these 3-cost, 3-cost cards.
I'm at 42 cards currently.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could throw a couple meditations in, but that would bring me up to 44. Think that's okay?
It, like I said, it doesn't really matter there, but if you want, I'm actually gonna add Agent 13 to my deck.
I'll throw a couple in. Mark had an LOL Steve after he's like, may I please make a suggestion?
I'm gonna add Agent 13 to my deck just for you. So
that's because I can't.
I know, because you can't. Because that one, Steve. I'm going to ready your shield supports. And that can be here. So, okay, I'll talk about my deck. My deck is all about, again, this is going to be, I think, my 3rd game in a row that I'm playing a leadership build. What? Funny enough.
Leadership is terrible.
It is terrible, but...
I'm playing leadership in our thing, and it's going to be ridiculously good as long as the campaign isn't too bad. It sounds like the campaign with more players isn't too bad.
Yeah. So I'm this week I'm talking about the ally recursion strategy. So
Steve doesn't care what I had to say.
Yes,
no, he doesn't.
He's so ready to talk about his deck. He's like,
that's right.
If the campaign's like, not too bad. If the
did you say something, Brandt?
He did say something. I am listening.
No, you're good. You're good.
I do listen to what you have to
you're
say.
Good. You're good.
Got a rip on you, Steve.
But there might be a little bit of overlap in what you're doing. And I think you are using a little bit of that ally recursion strategy on a wider spread. So again, this is going to be fun to see as well. So my deck is Drax, and it's focusing on just a few allies that we really want to hit the ground running. So we have Maria Hill, Hawkeye, who's going to be able to deal with some dudes. I got a Falcon, a Nick Fury, and a Captain Marvel. And if we add to that Mantis in my deck, which should be okay. I'm going to be running 2 command teams because the point of this deck, oh yeah, sorry. And I just added Agent 13 as well. So I can help my friend Brian put some munition counters on his thing. All right. So the whole point of the deck is going to be to find Maria Hill. And once I have Maria Hill, she's going to be my primary return mechanic. Everyone else, Hawkeye, Falcon, Nick Fury, Agent 13, and Captain Marvel, they can still have some fun with the regroups, but the primary target is going to be Maria Hill Recursion. So I'm also running 3 rapid responses. I'm running 3 welcome aboards. So that can serve for me, or it can actually help you guys as well. And then I have 3 make the calls. So everything I'm playing is going to be focused on these allies that I want to bring back. I'm running 3 double resources. I'm running 2 powers of gray and 2 powers of blue to be able to always have the double resources. So if you want to see, this is good. You'll be able to see it in solo play on my video on Friday. And it's just bonkers. I actually have Heimdall instead of Agent 13, and I don't have Hawkeye. And it's just crazy how you can just use this recursion mechanic, even with a hand size of 4. I was putting down Nick Fury 2-3 times in a turn. It was just bonkers. So that was very, very fun. So that is the deck in a nutshell. And hopefully I can find Maria Hill early to make everyone draw tons of cards.
Sweet.
So that is my deck. Oh, Brandt, by the way.
Oh,
yeah. No, for the hood.
Yep.
Don't forget that we just shuffle in the first modular and then do the what's it called, foul play, because we do the when revealed first from the site, from the scheme, and then we do the when revealed from the
and then we shuffle in our obligations.
And yes, after the second when revealed, correct.
Okay.
One of the reasons why I want to play War Machine today, guys, are these beautiful little tokens that I got.
Nice.
Ammunition tokens. They got
Yeah.
The ammunition just gets better and better. 10 is fully loaded. 5, he's got a few. 2
What's
and
the
1. 2 and 1. He's only got he's got 2 bullets in the chamber on the 1. Or it looks like 1, and then he's got the 2 bullets in the chamber on 2, 3 bullets in the chamber, and then 5 in the chamber.
Matt, if you want to watch us play Expert 2, I can't remember if it's my channel or Steve's, but yeah, our first game against the Hood, Steve made us shuffle in Standard 2, Expert 2.
Oh yeah.
We drew 17 encounter cards on turn 1, and we died on turn 2. And I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to prove anything, because it would just be get 3 characters with multiple treachery cancel cards in their deck and win. That's all it would come down to, right?
Yeah,
maybe stunned, maybe confused, maybe it would help. I don't know. I can't remember. So I haven't played the Hood in a while.
But the thing is he's steady anyways, right?
My deck is something I have considered for, I think, years now. Starting at about 8:30 p.m. tonight. So I decided to go. I know Steve had a deck that he had built, and I was gonna go a little bit away from it. I went back towards it as I was building her here, but I decided to go with the Spider-Man build. So I've got Miles Morales, Peter Parker, and Hobie Brown with Web of Life and Destiny. I didn't put in the one that lets me go get a Spider-Man because it's just 2 to get one of these 3, and this one loses its effect because it has to be played from my hand.
Yeah.
So it didn't seem worth it. And nobody else has Spider allies, I don't think, from what I heard.
Nope.
I assume you're not playing Spider Woman. So Skilled Strike is like basically the best card for Gwen Stacy, other than her own cards, I think.
I would say
just,
Warning. Warning's her best
so
card.
built around her. I would say Skilled Strike is.
You are no longer allowed to play Warning.
So Warning is also good out of protection because there's other protection cards you could play, but this will let me negate a damage and ready. I was not going to put any mean swings, but I decided I wanted to play with Bug and the Energy Spear. So I put the mean swing in because I could exhaust the Energy Spear. I also have a single hand cannon that I could exhaust.
Yeah, so that actually does not work.
Oh, on your hero. Okay.
Yeah, so that does not work. So just so you know.
All right, so I will get rid of mean swing then.
I have a question about Warning. It's not specific to you, is it?
No, it used to be a defense event.
It's also not a defense anymore.
Yeah, they removed that. So that's why it's so good.
So yeah, it's still a hero interrupt though, right? Which means you do your thing.
Why is it better not as a defense? You don't want to take the damage for your other people, or it would be you'd have to be taking damage?
So I think what happened at the first is there was a rule that you can only play defense cards from an attack. But then what they did is, so the cards that have the prevent, it didn't make sense. Like Captain America's shield, Spider-Man's backflip. Well, Spider-Man backflip has to be from an attack, but Captain America's shield and wiggle room are all say, if you would take damage, play this card and prevent 3 of that damage. So that should be damage from any source. And it was kind of confusing to a lot of the players that, oh, this is only from an attack. So it was kind of weird like that. So you couldn't prevent damage from indirect damage, or you couldn't prevent it from like the Green Goblin Norman Osborn flipping. You couldn't prevent it from
Gotcha.
Yeah, other like weird things there that, oh, take 3 damage from that side scheme of under fire, or put 2 threat, like take 3 damage or put 2 threat. So but now the way they wrote it, they said, all right, it's warning. It's just going to prevent the damage from a hero. Fine, let's just get rid of the defense because it was too confusing. So now they just decided, like, look, let's just prevent the damage from any hero. That's it. And I forgot that at first because I thought it's, if you don't read the card, if you're an alter ego, you cannot use warning.
Oh, right.
Well, you can use warning, but you can't prevent damage from yourself. You'll have to prevent it from a hero.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, it doesn't readier, which is really the goal. So
Yeah,
I
they
put
are nice.
Hyperion
Mark.
here. I put Helicarrier. I wasn't sure if she had the resources to pay for an Avengers Mansion. It doesn't strike me unless I tossed everything off of George Stacy, right? But then it feels like it would be too late in the game to get an Avengers Mansion out. So I went with the Helicarrier to share with you guys. Crew quarters to heal her up when she flips down. The Web of Life Destiny. Then I have the Spear, a combat train, because I'd like to get one on Drax. I could get one on War Machine, but I don't want to put 3 in my deck. So I went this way.
Yeah.
Martial Prowess. So I could pull that to put another combat train, but I figured I'd give that to War Machine to pay for all his attack events. I only have 3 attack events in my deck, so I don't need it, but I thought I could give it to him. And then Endurance to keep me healthy. And then I had a Power of Aggression, but I counted here. I only have 5 cards and 4 of them are permanents. So I feel like this is going to become a waste pretty quick.
The only good thing it is if you do want to trigger a web binding, so that's the one that cancels the activation.
Got it. And I have almost
it is a
punches.
wild resource.
Yeah. Yeah, and these are almost all punches here.
Yeah.
But I have the 2 power-ups because I do have 7 cards, and all these allies are going to recur.
Yeah.
Although now am I down to 6 because I pulled one? I am down to 6. So maybe I'll just do 1 and 1.
That makes sense.
That's kind of my favorite. When I don't know what to do, I just put 1 of each.
So
I can kind of pay for everything. So there you go. I think that's 25 or 26 cards. 5, 10, 13, 19, 25.
There you go. If you're looking for another like dizzy reflex trigger, did you think about putting in the remove 2 threat after you kill an enemy there? What's it called?
Chase them down?
Chase them down, yeah.
I did not think about it.
Because
that's a good.
I
That's
felt
a pretty
like
good one.
6 plus the 5 or 6 that are in her kit, 10 that are in her kit was pretty good. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on the numbers. I don't know how many actual interrupts you want to have.
Yeah, it's all good. The cheap ones are always the best. So one thing that we want to make sure that we do is try to keep that main scheme down. That is the first priority, is to keep that main scheme under control. Once we got that under control, we're good. He becomes way less complicated. And to answer Igor,
do we have it under surveillance?
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
So Igor, they already errated the defense label on warning, so it's no longer a defense event. So there you go.
Oh, because you would play it, but you wouldn't be taking any damage.
Correct.
Okay, so it's like broken. I get it now. That makes sense. I didn't think about that. You're playing it to defend, but then you're not taking damage, so then it doesn't trigger, and it's confusing. Yeah, it's a weird timing. Cool.
Yeah. So they already said that they're removing the defense event from that.
Cool.
All right. Well, the way
Cool.
I have had success with the hood is just burning him down. 34 damage with nothing to keep him is what I have done. But it sounds like without multiple aggressions, we're going to kind of be in between somewhere.
I
Do
think
we
so.
start with threat?
6, I think. Is it 2 per player or 1 per player?
1 per player. So it's going to start with 3 out of 15.
All right, cool.
All right. So the modulars I chose are all the ones from Sinister Motives so that we could play with new modulars.
Oh,
Cool.
So we could roll and get the Sinister 6 right off the bat. Or we could get the Goblin Tricks and be done.
All right, whatever.
All right. So
Interesting.
it's number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you supposed to specifically play with his?
Nope, doesn't matter.
So we're
7
starting with the Sinister 6 shuffled in.
Awesome. And then, so you have the standard, the first Sinister 6, which is the when revealed from that. So then you're going to do foul play for everyone.
And foul play is discard the top 2 cards
Yeah.
and look at them. Oh, discard them.
Yeah. So discard. So no, that's the second card. There was the one on top, right?
I don't think so. I put one here and here, and then I flipped them like that.
Okay.
So what do I do? I deal the first one that is his.
No, that isn't his. So then that one.
So this one goes to him.
Yeah, and then the other one goes in the garbage. That's why you discard both of them.
Got it. All right. So then I discard 1, 2. So you get under fire, but Shadow of the Past is gone.
Correct.
All right. And then I don't get upper hand because it's his, and I do get Vulture.
Okay.
Nice. Cool.
So we all got a card.
Okay, so that's fine. And
you
then
get a card. You get a card.
Then
And
his
then
when
we
revealed is shuffle in.
another one plus our obligations.
And we got the Goblin Gear. So we got the worst 2.
Oh, nice.
Yes, Mark. I am definitely ready to hear Steve belt out the vengeance.
So Mark is going to be a little disappointed because when I played in my solo game, during the whole game, I only accumulated 1 vengeance counter my entire game.
So that just emphasizes you needing to say it when it does happen.
Okay, I will. But look at this opening hand. I have a Welcome Aboard, Basic Gray, and a Nick
Eric.
Fury. And I got a Tweedledee Mastery. So I'm
Feet, you mean?
Tweedledee, whatever, Dweety. And
all right. I have Avengers Mansion, but unfortunately I'm not playing it right this second because I got a better course of action here.
you have a double. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pitch 2 cards and draw. The combo is here already. All right.
Nice.
It's already here.
So I'm up first.
Yeah, you are.
All right. Strength for my gauntlets. I'll use the Sonic Rifle for an endurance. I will flip up. I will gain 5 ammo counters. I will then use my gauntlet, gaining the 1 ammo counter, which is going to just be spent to do targeted strike and remove 3 threat from the main. Spending that ammo counter. I'll hold on to the mansion in case I get that meditation. And I will attack for 2.
Good stuff. Did you shuffle a card back in? I didn't see you.
No, I forgot to. I was gonna, because I mulliganed these ones.
See?
I forgot to. You're right.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to, hey, good evening, Eric. Hey, Eric, how do you like seeing your name in the Sinister Motives book?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he has it yet. So.
Oh, there you go. So I'm mulligan. All right, so I'm going to mulligan here. I'm going to play Drax. I'm going to go to
Nice
Drax.
for throwing that in his face.
Welcome aboard. To reduce the first ally by 2, play Power in all of us to play Nick Fury and draw 3 cards. 1. Oh, there's the Maria and Agent 13. Oh, no, that's not good. All right. So definitely I want to play her in a second. So let's see what we do. You know what? I'm going to spend 2 to play a rapid response. I'll bring her back in a minute. I am going to play Agent 13 for Tweedledee Mastery. I am going to attack for 1 and draw cards. It's a double resource. I'm going to play Fight Me, Coward. I will ready up, draw a card, and the villain is going to attack me. I'm going to block with Nick Fury.
All right, he's attacking for 1 plus 3 is 4.
I'm going to trigger rapid response, trigger Nick Fury, draw 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Oh no, so sad. I didn't look at my hands. I'm like, no. I'm going to punch and draw another card, which is Mantis. Awesome sauce. So Nick Fury has a damage. I'm going to spend 2 to play Mantis. I'm going to spend a power in all of us to play my other knife. And I am going to punch for 2 with Nick Fury. And I'll keep Mantis. I'll keep a double resource. And I'll just throw away this parry because I'm not going to play them.
You should have used the parry instead of the power in all of us, and
You're
kept
right.
the power in all of us.
You're right. You're right. When you're right.
See, guys, now I'm going to alpha game Steve.
You better alpha game me.
All right.
And you're welcome, Eric. We Canadians are pretty awesome, you know?
So I'm intrigued, like how Brian's store wouldn't sell to him, but Board Game Bliss like shipped internationally. Like, if they'll get a penalty or not.
Well, my store said FFG has a heavy footprint in their store. They have a lot of FFG products, and they don't want to chance losing them as a as a backer. So
right. Well, I mean, it's Asmodee. Everybody has a lot of their products.
Exactly.
Unless
right?
they only sell Warhammer and Magic, like they're there too.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Those are the only other big sellers. Then it's Asmodee next. So, all right, I'm going to play my web bracelet. I'm going to attack with Ghost Fighter. Play Skilled Strike. Did you deal damage, Drax?
Oh, yeah, I dealt 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. I can't remember. My turn was so long.
It was 4 damage.
Got it.
Yeah.
And you dealt 2, so that's 6. So we're good.
Yeah.
So then I will deal 4 with Skilled Strike. And I don't actually know the timing on all these things. When do I deal damage versus when do I draw cards versus when do I ready?
So first of all, so what you'll do is you'll do your basic attack. Play your Skilled Strike, which will trigger your Dizzy Reflex.
Already.
Which will
and
trigger
then triggers your bracelet.
Then I draw a card.
Yeah.
Then I deal 4 damage.
Correct.
Then you deal 4 damage.
All right, cool. So I will do that. And then unfortunately, I can't play Peter Parker. So I will play Hobie Brown instead because I don't have the resources for Peter Parker.
Sorry, buddy.
James, don't worry. Steve's Mansion is right in hand.
I guess I'll just save him to remove threat next turn, and I'll attack for 2 more.
Sweet.
36. And then he can block, or I could block with him and deal damage.
That's pretty good. I'm actually going to pitch that power in all of us because my big gray cards are Agent 13 and Nick Fury. So, and if I get to make the call, it's going to be for Maria Hills now. So because she's in the discard pile, I'm just going to be cycling her to make you guys draw cards. All right. So,
boy, am I glad I held on to Avengers Mansion.
So I essentially have a web binding, and then I can phantom flip, so I can control threat if we need to do that.
Sweet.
That's pretty good then, because I don't have any threat removal next round.
Oh,
unfortunately.
All right, so we'll add 3 threat to the main scheme, and then he is attacking War Machine for 1.
Yeah, I have 13 health, so
when does he trigger foul play? Currently, he does not, right?
No.
Okay. So it's not like every round he triggers foul play and then he surges. And
only on stage 3 of the villain. Like only on stage 3 of the scheme. Sorry.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come at me, bro.
What a turn, Steve. Is a Steve Mansion an option here? There's no Steve Mansion on the table.
So
Next round there will be.
if you guys like that turn, just wait to see the solo play. It's even better.
Would you want us to leave?
No,
You want to just play solo and we'll commentary?
no.
All right. What's happening, War Machine? Are you taking it?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. It is for 1.
Cool. Take 1.
Drax.
So I can't remember. There's no extra attacks this turn, right?
I have a quick strike over here.
Yeah.
Is he a stun quick strike or which one is he?
Am I allowed to look?
Of course,
Yeah,
we
we
looked
saw
at
what
it
it
before.
was.
We saw them all.
He's a villainous quick strike. So he's going to hit me for 1 plus a draw.
Which one is that?
And
guy?
I'm going to have to discard a random card from my hand.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's Vulture, right?
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to have Nick Fury?
I mean, I still have to discard the card. So
No, only if he.
No, Steve. Steve.
no,
would.
after he activates against you, not after he damages you.
Oh, okay. So you will still have to discard a card. All right. I'll just put Nick Fury in front. That's fine.
All right.
No need.
It is for 1.
I'm very sad.
All right, then he's going to attack me. I mean, I could phantom flip, but is that overkill? It is, right?
There's only 4 threat. Maybe save it if there's
There's
like
3 threat.
a nasty side scheme. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I just take the hit.
Yeah.
You do have
1 plus 3.
Ouch. Of course, that would
6.
happen.
And then cards, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so War Machine gets Doc Ock, Insight 2, so this goes to 5. And you get Caught Off Guard.
I guess I'm discarding my. Do I discard my gauntlets? Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah.
gauntlets pay for stuff, right?
Yeah, it's either that or the endurance, but there's also another gauntlets in the deck, and when I flip down, I can shuffle it back.
True that.
So,
All right. Drax is getting an advance, so he's going to scheme for 2 plus 2 additional boost cards, which is a 3 and a 2. So he's going to scheme for 7, and it goes to 12.
Out of 15.
Yep. And then you get an Under Fire.
Love it.
Master Plan.
Love it. Loving it.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving
And he gets each tech attachment gains Surge.
Oh, nice.
So that has 5 on it. And then Memories of Another Life. Oh, now you get to flip down. You get 10,000 things. Oh, happy rainbows.
Do I want to?
I don't know. You usually celebrate when you get your obligation.
That's right.
Fine. I'm going to go down. Boo. I don't even get a vengeance.
Well, you can be stunned if you want.
No. I have to exhaust or else it surges.
All right. And then I get War Machines. So you can discard 2 ammo counters. Well, all your ammo counters, but at least 2. Or you can exhaust and flip.
Oh.
Well, I don't want to exhaust. So if I flip, I would lose those ammo counters anyways, right?
Right, but you don't have to flip. You could just lose your ammo counters.
Because technically when you
give me a sec here.
flip,
Exhaust and remove from the game, or remove all ammo counters from your identity. If 2 or fewer were removed, this gains Surge. So can I do the bottom one and remove all the ammo counters and then flip?
I think so. Yeah. No, but you remove.
No, you have to flip first. You may flip to alter ego form, then choose.
Okay, so if I flip to alter ego form, this card's going to gain Surge.
Correct.
Unless I want to exhaust. I don't want to exhaust because I have meditation with Avengers Mansion. So you know what? I'm just going to lose all my ammo counters.
That's fine.
And then I am going to get Vulture, but I think what I could actually do is play Web Binding, correct?
And deal 4 damage to him.
Yep.
With a mental?
Yep, I use another Web Binding.
That's cool.
So I will deal 4 damage to him so that he doesn't make me discard a card. And I believe I still trigger this, right? Because it doesn't have to be when she readies. It's just when I play an interrupt.
Yeah,
Ooh, and I drew a double, which is perfect for my phantom flip.
that's good.
Nice.
All right. So unfortunately, I had to exhaust, and so that is kind of sad for me. So I'm going to put a rapid response in there, and I kind of wanted to use a command team, but I think I'm just going to pitch these 2 cards. My turn was very lackluster here with that exhaustion, but I will use Mantis to remove 2 threat from the main scheme, I believe, because it is pretty high. So that is definitely a big priority that we have to deal with.
Yeah, I kind of got hosed on that last one. I was going to do 4 damage at least to someone.
Did
but now I
Drax
can't
flip
do
up?
anything.
Yes, I'm flipped up.
Okay. All right, I'm going to attack Vulture for 2 and play Phantom Flip, which will trigger my dizzying reflexes, and I can remove 5 threat. I assume I'm getting rid of this?
I assume it's a good call.
Yeah.
Because we don't want Surge and a bonus card, as much as that threat is out of control. That will kill Vulture. But he's out. And then I will attack again and use my Skilled Strike. Should I hit Doc Ock?
Probably not a bad idea.
All right, so he takes 4, and I don't ready from Skilled Strike because it's only once per turn, and this is exhausted. And then this Spider-Man Hobie Brown will remove 2 threat.
Sounds good.
I mean, if I guess I'm not using meditation because it's kind of just gonna have 2 against the world and Iron Man stuck in hand anyways. So I probably just spend all 4 of these to put down the mansion down, and then I'm gonna punch Doc Ock for 2.
Can I make a suggestion, Brian?
Yeah, go ahead.
You actually have a pretty good play here. If
What's the play? Because the idea that I had, repulsor beam, can't use it. I have no ammo counters.
Right.
So that and meditation, if I flip down, would get me the mansion, which would get me 1 extra card. I still wouldn't be able to play the Iron Man.
It's because you want to play the mansion, but if you play Iron Man, you go get one of your tech upgrades.
And then
I think you should skip the mansion because I think you can't flip down right now.
The thing is, that's right. If I flip down and play Iron Man, I go get a tech upgrade, Steve. That gives me 3 cards. That means I wouldn't be able to play the mansion anyways.
But don't flip down and don't use meditation is what I'm saying. Skip meditation and skip the mansion.
Exactly. I'm going to use all 4 of these.
Were you thinking different, Steve?
Because how much is on the main?
8 out of 15.
8 out of 15. And we already saw a couple of advances, right?
Okay.
Oh, so you want to play the game that way.
Instead of, give me a second here. So if I use
does he have advances? He has an upper hand. That's gone.
He has 2 other upper hands. He's got 3.
There's an advance and an upper hand. So there's 1 upper hand left.
That's it. So the odds are very good in our favor that he is not going to scheme
There's
out.
10 cards. So it's going to be, we're going to take 3 out of 10.
Yeah. So
you know what? I'm not chancing it. I'm going to spend there's another meditation in the deck anyways, and I'll have another chance. So I'm going to spend the.
You could flip and play Iron Man and then remove 2 threat.
I was just going to use these 3 cards to play Iron Man.
Okay.
Keep them. I'll hold the mansion for 1 more round. I know it kind of sucks, but playing Iron Man is going to go get me a tech, which I actually can, instead of playing the mansion right now, I can just go get a 1 cost tech.
I don't think there are any.
Yeah, there is.
The missile launcher.
The missile launcher is a 1 cost tech. What's the
unless you put tech in your
deck? Tech, right?
I think the shoulder cannon costs 2, right?
Correct. Shoulder cannon does cost 2. Correct.
And the chassis costs 3, and the gauntlet guns cost 2.
Yeah. So I mean, I might as well.
The Stevians and the Stevixy. That is, oh my god.
It's all over it.
It's all over it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'll just take the missile launcher.
Yeah.
Punch Doc Ock for 2 with War Machine. Get rid of him. Iron Man thwart for 2.
Down to 6. Which I guess
And-
then you could flip if you wanted to.
I'm not playing the mansion right now anyways. I'm just getting some more stuff going here. Might as well just get it down.
So, Brian, would you
Yeah.
not rather keep your 2 against the world for next turn?
If I was going to spend the mansion anyways, you mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
then-
then I would have these 2 in hand
Instead of playing the missile launcher.
instead of playing the missile launcher.
Or even discard the missile launcher, just keep that 2 against the world, because that will go get you the sonic rifle, and then you can confuse him, flip down, and then kind of just replay all that stuff.
But
It's not bad when you have
Oh,
Iron
I-
Man out. It's not
I
bad when you
wouldn't-
have Iron Man
I
out. You can keep the
also-
missile launcher or
Yeah.
get his shoulder cannon and try to play both. Play his shoulder cannon and the
if I got the sonic rifle, dude, I wouldn't have enough to play it. To
No,
play
it comes
the
into
2.
it comes into play.
it's free to play.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Like as you can see, I've never played this card properly.
That's why I
Play
say
with it much.
Iron Man
Uh,
puts it in your hand, but 2 against the world puts it in play. It
all
would be a
right,
terrible
yeah.
card for 3 if it didn't play the card.
That's right. Okay, yeah, I'll just pitch the missile launcher. Good.
because you can
Good to
always
go.
shuffle it back after, right?
Yeah.
Or you could hold the shoulder cannon and then you could play both if you draw a double resource, right? Or am I off by 1? I'm off by 1. Never mind.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter though.
Or
doesn't matter.
Or
Or
there's so many options. Or all right. 1. Oh, there's the regroup. Fight me, coward, and a welcome aboard. Well, there you go.
drew the shoulder cannon anyways.
There you go.
I've got Nick, a ghost kick, a pirouette and punch, which is pretty good. I wish I could have these on George Stacy.
Yeah.
That would be the goal in this mission. This is a weird. It's weird to have Nick and then not feel like I want to play him.
Well, I have a welcome aboard, so you can definitely have Nick.
That would work well. This helicarrier I don't need. This crew quarters would be nice if I'm going to flip, but I mean I can always defend for 3. So
Sorry, Chris, I missed that. You're right. The wrist gauntlets are also a tech that I
yeah,
can grab.
but they're cost 2, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that goes to 9, and then he attacks Drax for 1.
I'll
Attacks
take it.
Drax.
I'll take it.
It's 3.
Vengeance! And retaliate.
Oh, nice. 35. All right. I could trigger a ghost kick. I don't know if that's worth it. Probably not compared to Nick, huh?
Well, your Nick is going to be 2 cheaper, so you will still have enough to trigger Nick.
Yeah.
Unless you play a pirouette and punch if we get something really nasty. So that there lie your options.
I mean, I also have Spider-Man I could just block with and he'd deal damage back.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And it discards 3 cards from the top as well.
There you go. 1 plus 3. So there's 4. So he's dead. And then does he discard 3 or 2?
3.
Top 3. And he's going to deal 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think he deals it for those. Nope.
No, the pips, no.
And we did all those cards. None of them have been the upper hand. So he will
Alright,
deal 4 damage back and he's at 31.
cool.
And then he's attacking War Machine.
Yeah, taking it.
And it's this. So he attacks you for 2. It's his
Cool,
pistol.
down to 10.
And now there's 4 cards left.
Here it is.
And it's Worried Father. Oh,
No. You don't flip down. You don't flip down.
I don't flip down.
But you could get George Stacy for free. That's why. You see how good it is?
Yeah, it stinks late and it's great early, right? It's an
Exactly.
interesting card. Yeah,
That is
it's it's the weirdest one. All right, it's an upper hand. He's going to attack me. And I resolve foul play.
Correct.
So he's going to attack me for 1. So now I guess, or I could just cancel that.
Oh, you could cancel that foul play, which those are the nasty ones.
I will cancel it and I will deal 2 damage back to him.
Yep.
And then I don't have to get the
So
foul play.
boost plus 1, right?
Yep. And then I draw a combat training and I still have Nick Fury. All right. And then a gang up on War Machine.
Yeah, let him attack.
All right. And it's for 5.
Down to 5.
You're good. You're safe.
And he accelerates. Passes to me.
There you go. So here you go, sir. Welcome aboard.
Oh, thank you. All right, so I will get rid of this ghost kick and this combat training to play Nick Fury.
Yep.
Draw 3. I will play another web bracelet. I will use Nick to get rid of 2 threat. I guess my other option was to get rid of the pistol.
What is it?
So
Instead of playing the web
4
binding?
threat. I have 4 threat with Iron Man and 1 with myself, so I have a total of 5 this round.
Oh, you're good. And Mantis will remove 2 more threat as well. So,
So,
All right. So then I'm going to flip and heal.
You sure?
I am. And then I'm going to get, oh no, I'm going to flip and exhaust. Sorry. And I'm going to get George Stacy in my hand. Is that correct?
Correct.
Sorry. And then I will use my pirouette to play George Stacy.
Okay. Interesting.
Nobody.
I
flipped
just
this
realized
game.
Sonic Rifle is in my discard, so can't get that anyways.
Oh no, with the
No,
It
I
can't
can't
come
get
from your
it.
discard pile.
Can't get it from the discard.
Oops.
Ooh.
Oopsie doopsie.
Well, it's your play, sir.
It is. So I'm going to thwart for 1 with myself.
Now Nick
4
Fury
for
comes and
2
fills out paperwork.
with Iron Man. So 3 threat off the main.
Yep. 3 off the main.
Brandt.
3 off the main. I was reading comments. Sorry. I
Yeah,
have to
that's
squint.
cool. I'll do a 2 against the world to ready myself and ready Iron Man and go search my deck for a tech and immediately put it into play.
That chassis is always good.
So,
Yeah, Mark, I can't argue with that. Like Gwen's could help
Yeah.
her, and Valkyrie's definitely in solo is brutal. But again, I know it plays 1 on the box, but it's just like Valkyrie is a clear example. Like she's just not designed around solo, especially her precon.
yeah.
Oh, I know. But like
So
I said,
they're just expecting if you get that card, you're going to flip down while other people take care of things for you. Like that's just the idea of it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Are we boned if I flip down 2 on threats?
Yep.
how much threat is there?
4. So it's going to go to 8. And then he's going to scheme for 3 plus a boost and 3 plus a boost, which will put it at 14 plus 2 boosts.
Yeah, that's not a good idea, guys.
But I have a Nick Fury block.
All right, then I'll just
Or I
stay
could have
up.
stayed up on my turn. I just figured I should go get George Stacy.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll stay up. I just need blocks
Yeah,
just
I got
in
Nick
case.
Fury.
So then I'll thwart for an extra 1 with War Machine.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
All right, I will attack for 2. I will draw a
27.
card. Hey, it's a make the call. All right.
Yay.
Yeah, next turn. All right, we're gonna now. I was just looking for that.
You can go get my Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Do you still have to pay
Yeah,
his
right.
cost? You don't, right? With make the
Right.
call, you just have to pay 3.
What do you mean?
You have to pay
Oh, yeah, I
his
could-
printed cost.
Yeah, I
right?
could
You don't have
do
to
that.
pay the requirement, right?
No. So this is what I'm going to
Broken.
do. I am going to play Fight Me, Coward. I will ready up, draw a card. It's another regroup. And he wants to attack me.
For 2.
I'll just take it.
And plus 3 is 5.
I will go down to 6. He'll take a retaliate.
26.
11 minus 5 is 6. Vengeance! I'll take another vengeance. I will attack again for 3 and draw a card.
Wait, how much did you attack for the first time?
2.
Oh, yeah, I brought him from 29 to 27. Okay, good. You're attacking again for 3?
Yes.
He's at 23. Sorry, I'm so bad at listening to that.
All right. And then I am going to play an intimidation for 3.
Remove 3 threat.
And I am going.
Oh,
what
now
did
you
I
could
do?
have flipped down, Brian.
Yeah. And I'm gonna play a regroup. And I can't remember, did I do something with Mantis?
Yeah, you thwarted for 2.
Oh, I did? I couldn't remember if I.
I thought you said you thwarted for 2.
I can't remember. Brandt, did you remove
No.
2?
Nope.
So
Because he was
she's-
at 4, and then you did 1.
So
And
she's
then he
healing
just
you
did
instead.
3.
Yeah, she's
Then-
healing you instead.
Yeah, because I don't remember doing anything with her. So
Sorry, War Machine. You could have flipped it down.
no, he didn't
That's
know.
okay.
I
I'm
didn't.
taking Nick Fury as a blocker.
Yeah, and we also have a regroup, so which is pretty cool. So
I was going to use Nick Fury.
to do what?
I was going to exhaust him to, yeah. I don't know. I'm joking.
Are you okay?
Alright.
I can use Iron Man then to block.
No, I'm joking. I was joking. Sorry.
Oh,
It didn't come across well, apparently.
No,
I
yeah.
missed the joke somewhere.
Everyone thought I was serious. All right. So that's going to add 4 threat. He's going to scheme against me for 3. Plus 3 is 6, so it goes to 10.
There you go.
Then he's going to attack War Machine. Nick Fury will block,
Yep.
and it's
Nice.
plus 0 for that.
He goes back to your hand.
All right, regroup. And then he's going to attack Drax.
I'll just take it.
2 plus 2 is 4.
I will go down to 5. Vengeance! Hey, well, I got my vengeance on.
And I retaliated him down to 22.
Nice.
And if he attacks you again, I got Mantis that's gonna do her stuff for you.
Assault against me will surge into caught off guard. We'll get rid of a bracelet.
Oh, you don't want to get rid of George?
Nope. He gets the advanced glider. So whenever he activates a second time.
That's crazy.
And he assaults.
All
He's going to
right.
attack you twice in a row.
So I'm going to put Mantis in front.
Okay. He's attacking for 2, 3.
All right, Mantis is gonna go away. Rapid response is gonna trigger, bring her back with 1 damage, and he attacks
then
me again.
Yeah, he attacks
He
again.
attacks you again.
All right, Mantis is gonna block for me again.
And it's plus 0, so he hits for 2.
All right, and then poof, Mantis comes back to my hand. Regroup goes away.
And we pass to War Machine.
All right,
So you
I will
to
call for
get
an-
rid of this, you have to discard an attack card with a 3 or higher cost. I don't have any.
Neither do I.
All right, well then I will do it. I will get rid of a. Oh no, it's not. It's a skill card. Oh, I don't have attack cards.
Yeah, that card is brutal. It's so hard to get rid of.
With a,
I technically do. Where is it?
yeah, you do.
It's
Discard
no.
any number of attack cards. You can discard multiple.
Okay, yeah. Scorched Earth is not an attack card.
But then what I will do for us fellas is I will play make the call. I'll call for an action for 2, and I will play a Maria Hill from my discard pile. And she will come back and draw everyone a card. And I will draw one as well.
Cool. All right, so I need to flip down
You
to do
do.
a meditation.
We're not going to get rid of this. So he's going to activate 6 times on his turn.
That is insane.
Yeah, that's insane. And it requires to remove 3 attack cards from our hand.
The cost of the attack cards has to be 3 or higher.
Oh,
Does that make
Oh, wow.
sense?
yeah. So if I have
So I have a
cost
ghost
of a
kick,
2,
so if I can draw another attack card, but I only have ghost kicks in my deck. Those are the only attack cards in my deck.
yeah, I don't have anything, unfortunately. So I am flipping down. When I do that,
And they're
I
all in
will
my discard pile.
Put
so.
And it's a
let's
hero
just
action, right?
Put a
Yep. It's pretty silly.
gauntlets back in.
The Steve Andrews Mansion.
Choose. Okay, yeah. After I'm doing my action when I flip down to shuffle a card in.
Mhm.
Done and done. I will exhaust James Rhodes to do meditation on Coulson, who will go get
Counterintelligence.
a counterintelligence. It should be here. There it is. Shuffle.
If we can bring that scheme down to 0, we should be okay.
So I can use the power of justice to do the counterintelligence. Unfortunately, if I had one extra card, I'd be able to do the spycraft. Oh, I
Right.
never.
You didn't draw from my Maria Hill?
No, I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it was the power of justice that I drew from your Maria Hill.
No cheating.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
her
no cheating.
Nemesis. Sorry about
That's
that.
right.
Mark, I just saw that.
Yeah, so the counterintelligence is probably more important than spycraft right now, right?
Probably, especially if he's going to activate
Okay.
twice against you.
Power of justice for the counterintelligence. Genius for the shoulder cannon as well. Coulson and Iron Man are going to thwart for 2. Iron Man's going to go away.
Coulson and Iron Man, so that's going to go down to 6.
By 4.
Down 6.
Go down by 4.
Okay. And you're flipping down?
I am down, yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Well, I will attack with a knife leap. I might as well just kill him. So I'm going to attack with a knife leap for 4. So that's good. Plus 5 is 9 damage.
Yeah, knife leap, not attack. Who would have
13. Yeah.
All right. I got 2 powers of leadership. Is there something I can do with that?
Yeah, it's funny. It just feels like a card that needs 2 ways to remove it.
Yeah, I don't have any. That's weird because
Like-
most of the times there's attack cards, right?
Especially against the hood when you're like, well, do we need attack cards? Well, only if that card gets shuffled in, right? Like,
Yeah. And when do we get rid of the other one? The gun. How do you get rid of the gun?
punch and a mental.
There, that's 2 power-ups.
All right. Yes, but I'm also at 5 health. I do have a Maria Hill though. So
I also have a Coulson.
All right. I will take one for the team. I will get rid of 2 powers of actually. I will get rid of Mantis and a power of leadership.
Why would you get rid of Mantis, Steve?
Why not?
Because she heals you.
Yeah, but if I'm not going to play her,
You're right. You're right.
if I'm not playing her, I have one more make the call in my deck, which is going to bring her back probably next turn. So the power of leadership makes sense. And then, if I have to make the call, I can just bring back Mantis as well. And then Maria Hill is going to remove 2 threats. Booyah.
Cool.
Down to 4.
All right. So that is what I could do.
Are you flipping
we're
down?
Brandt.
Why would I flip down?
I don't know. All right, I will put parental guidance on George Stacy, then I'll ready him, and then I'll put a ghost kick on him.
You don't want to
Or
use
no,
your
put a skilled strike.
you don't want to use your parental guidance?
What does it do?
It gets an event from your discard pile.
Oh, I do want to do that. I thought it was from your hand.
No, discard.
All right, and it goes on him.
Yep.
I will put a ghost kick there.
So it sounds legit.
Then I will exhaust him to put a skilled strike there.
Did you not have a phantom flip just in case?
I do have a phantom flip that I was going to use.
Oh, got it.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to have to use the skilled strike anyway to play for Nick, pay for Nick.
Okay.
So I will pay for Nick Fury, put him out, draw 3 cards. And then I will use 2 ghost kicks to get rid of this.
Oh, good stuff.
And then I can either Phantom Flip or Miles Morales.
Phantom flip. Phantom flip.
Phantom
Alright,
flip
so
will
I'll
trigger your web bracelet plus
Spend
dizzy
these
reflex.
2. I'll spend these 2. Yeah, I'll attack for 2.
Oh, yeah. You can spend them if they were in your hand, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if we had a misplay there. but no.
Ready,
No.
get rid of 5 threat.
Draw a card.
Draw a card. I got a warning, and I'll hold Spider-Man.
Why not?
And then I will attack for 2, and Nick will attack for 2. He's down to 7.
Very
We are
nice.
Kicking his butt. 1, 2 stubborn to die.
Parental guidance was huge then.
I told you.
I had no idea that it was from your discard pile. I always thought it was just attach a card from your hand, and I was like, well, that's silly. You can just do that anyway. Makes a lot more sense.
All right.
All right, we are adding 4 threat to go to 4. He is scheming against Rhodes for 4. It goes to 8. He is attacking Drax for 1.
I will take it.
You didn't want a blocker with
No.
Maria Hill? Okay.
2 additional cards, so he hits you for 4.
Oh my gosh, I almost died. You had to get the one damn card that gives him 2 cards. Vengeance, I go down to 1, draw a card. I have a welcome aboard. All right.
I had a warning. I would have saved you.
Oh, there you go. You want to still do it?
He's going to attack me.
Nick Fury?
No, because I have a perfect play right now.
All right, done.
I guess I'll save Nick Fury for you, or I guess I could just block for you.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nick is dead. And then we get cards.
Who you? Oh, wait a
What
second.
happened?
I was just curious as to who Nick blocked for.
Me.
Oh, got it. My bad.
All right, so then he's going to get incendiary bombs. After he attacks, remove it. You take 2 indirect damage.
Nice.
Then he's going to attack Drax. Nope, Electro. And then he's going to get concussive bombs, which are after he attacks you, you have to exhaust an upgrade and a support.
Nice.
Interesting.
And you can't get rid of these. There's no way to get rid of them.
No?
Nope. You just
Nothing.
take it. You just take it
Until the counters are gone.
Read
until the counters are gone.
All right, till the counters are gone. All right. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. There's
All
no
right, that's-
other way to get rid of it.
fine. Okay, so what's the bad boy in front of me? He's got retaliate, right? Electro?
He has retaliate 1.
That's
Which-
annoying.
That would kill Steve.
That would kill me. All right, so I'm going to attack the bad
Not
boy.
if you deal 6 damage to him.
I don't have the 6.
Why are you attacking his ship?
I'm not attacking him. I'm going to attack the boss for
Oh, you said the bad boy.
3, 4. I'm going to deal 4 damage and draw a card. It's a rapid response.
He's down to 3.
Sweet. I'm going to play rapid response. I am going to thwart for 2 with Maria Hill, trigger rapid response, bring her back into play, draw another card. Here's a regroup. All right. This is too good. All right. I'm going to spend 1, 2 to play 2 stubborn to die, because I'm probably am going to die. I can.
You're too stubborn.
I'm too stubborn to die. I can either welcome aboard somebody.
I have Miles Morales.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Only one I have is Eros.
All right. So this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to play welcome aboard. And that will reduce the next ally this phase. I'm going to flip down and draw and heal up for 6, go to 7, and I will keep this regroup until we need it.
All right.
That's me.
I don't have anything to trigger that. So I will play Miles Morales and use, I guess, just use this power in all of us.
Oh, sorry, bro. It's kind of weird, right? Hey, that's all
Yeah.
good. Is he +2 attack, +2 thwart?
What can you thwart for?
So I can thwart for 2 with Coulson. I potentially can do. All right, here. Let me see. If I play the Fort Justice, whoops. If I play the Sense of Justice, when I flip up, I could then play the Lay Down the Law, but then I would be the 1 card short. Oh wait, no, that would play the Lay Down the Law, and then the 3 of you could play Quint Carrier.
That's a beautiful,
yeah. Huh?
beautiful play.
Yeah, so I have 4 threat removal, and I also still have a counterintelligence down.
All right. So I'll give him +4 attack. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my hand cannon.
Nice.
And attack him for 2. And take a retaliate, but play warning. So I don't take the retaliate. Ready, draw with web binding.
Nice.
1 short for ticket to the multiverse. And then I'll have Spider-Man knock him out.
Mama said, knock you out.
And then should we flip him?
Let's do it.
All right. So then I'll attack with the hand cannon. I didn't put tokens on there. So he flips.
Nice.
So we choose a set aside one.
We've been very good.
Number 4. I have been very well behaved.
Yeah. I was just thinking the
2,
same thing.
3. So now we're going to shuffle in City and Chaos. This is the Rhino one.
Oh, nice. There's only like 3 cards, right?
5 cards.
5 cards. So I don't know if you noticed, but because we kept that main scheme under control, he feels a lot more manageable, right?
Yeah, generally, yes. For sure. Getting it. That turn where we didn't let it go was clutch.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, once we got rid of all that stuff, like it was funny, but we got rid of the glider. You got rid of the pistol. Like it was a lot of stuff to spend. But then he's attacking for 1.
And we're laughing.
All right. I can't play my ticket to the multiverse, so I'll just have to hold it.
So Matt, read the card. So
Read
RTDC.
warning.
No, he says RTDC, but I don't know why. It's an old comment. It's been there for like 5 minutes. So.
Yeah. All right, over to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I recovered a 3. I already did my dial.
Oh, he's at 54, so let's do that in 2 turns.
Okay, I'll flip up. I will use my chassis to gain tough. Before
Drax,
I do
did you
all
not
that,
flip
I don't
down?
know why I'm doing that.
No, I am flipped down.
Okay, before I do that, my bad. I'm going to use the energy to do my sense of justice.
There you go.
Then I'll flip up, and I will use the sense of justice for the lay down the law.
Yep.
For 4 threat, and then use the chassis to gain tough.
Perfect.
Don't forget your ammo, bro.
And the ammo counters. 5 ammo counters. And then I think I'll just use these 3 and get my Quinn carrier down.
Sounds like a plan. More resources.
And I could.
Oh, I didn't read parental guidance. Yeah.
I could do. That's what he was saying it to.
Yep.
I believe. Yeah. So I could shoot him 5 times with the cannon, or just leave the ammo counters. I think, in case I find something better.
You might as well wait when you're going to flip back down. That's
also, Coulson thwarts for 2.
It's at 0.
And then you still have 3 damage, right?
Well, I recovered before I flipped up.
Oh, but your shoulder cannon has 1 free activation.
Oh, yes, you're right.
53.
1 free activation from the cannon.
So I will need a card, guys. So 2, 4, 5. I will need an extra card, please.
You're welcome. All right, I will draw 3. I have a web binding, so I could keep him from doing all this stuff.
Oh, that's nice. What is it?
Um,
Well, it's going to happen anyway, so might as well just let it resolve.
Unless we can do 53 damage in 2 turns, right?
I don't think so.
I can. Because I get a free turn.
Oh, you do have a free turn. So you could probably do like 20-something damage.
Yeah. And Drax can't do any because he only has his knife leaps, which are not attacks.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. This will add 4.
Mine aren't attacks either, by the way. My abilities. No.
He's going to scheme for 4, so this goes to 8. Then he's going to.
He activated, right? Is it when he attacks?
After the villain attacks.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I don't have to deal with that crap. Woo-hoo.
After the villain attacks, you still counts because he's attacking me, even if I block. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah.
What are the triggers?
So I'd have to take 2 indirect damage, and I'd have to exhaust an upgrade and a support.
Hey, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to defend for you.
Okay.
And Maria Hill is going to die.
All right. So it's 2 plus 3 is 5.
So I only have one upgrade, and my upgrades mean nothing to me.
And then you have to take 2 indirect damage.
That's fine. I'll go down to 5.
All right, cool.
And then I have my make the call and Maria Hill again.
Then he's going to attack War Machine. Do you have upgrades that you can exhaust?
I do. I have my chassis.
Okay.
It's upgrade and support, or upgrade or support.
Oh, I didn't realize he's given +1s. So he's attacking for 4.
I'm tough, so
Oh, right. Yeah. So just let him hit you.
yeah.
It's 1 upgrade and 1 support.
Okay, so I would have to do my chassis and my Queen Carrier then.
All right, gonna do it.
Otherwise, if I don't do it, what happens?
You don't have a choice.
I don't have a choice, exactly. So that's why
Yeah,
I was like,
I could block for you with Spider-Man, and I don't know what would happen. Or I could
no,
put
I
1 damage
have
on
tough.
Spider-Man, take
I have,
1,
I have
and
tough.
then I'd exhaust George Stacy and a web bracelet, I guess.
No, I have tough.
Okay, so he's attacking you for 6. Then you take 2 indirect,
Yep.
and then you have to exhaust a support and an upgrade.
Which
That
I
was
did.
Easy,
Yeah.
easy.
All right, and then we're playing 5 cards. Drax gets calling in favors. Rhino schemes with +2. If he's not, search and put him into play.
Woohoo!
Here is Rhino.
I wanted to beat a rhinoceros. How much does he have? 8 health?
8 health, and he's steady. And he has overkill and piercing.
I love it.
You get Vulture. He's going to quick strike you.
Hey, nothing.
I get a limitless supply, which makes Tex go. Doc Ock has Insight 2, so this goes to 10.
Nice.
And War Machine gets a field recruitment. So we choose a encounter and then resolve foul play.
So only War Machine is going to resolve foul play, not all of us.
So it's a 9. I'm just going to mod. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to keep rolling dice. Oh,
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, my thing just made a noise. All right. It is Whispers of Paranoia.
Ouch.
Shuffled in. And then remove this card from the game.
There you go.
All right. So now it is discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. Deal each card discarded that way that does not belong to the hood to yourself as a card. So you're going to get a Gang Up, and you're going to get a Now or Never.
There you go. And now you do them now. So
It's
Wait,
Now or
no.
Never.
no, do the gang up first.
Yeah, gang up first.
Because now or never gets you another dude, right?
You can pick the order.
Yeah.
Well, gang up was first.
It doesn't matter. You
I don't
still
know.
get to
Yeah,
choose.
that order has never really been clarified.
You choose. You get to choose. Because you have the power of information, you get
Gotcha.
to choose.
This one makes you exhaust a character and spend a resource or put an acceleration token there. This one doesn't get you a person, but
Yeah.
you can't communicate with us. So you exhaust and spend a resource, or you add an acceleration token.
Exhaust and spend a resource.
Okay. And then you get a Gang Up, and he attacks you for 2.
Yep, Coulson's blocking it.
3, 4.
Wow, I'm really getting hosed here.
All right, you hoser.
All right. Make the call. Call for action. Maria Hill, everyone drop.
All right, I got a Spider-Man. So are we killing all these guys, or are we killing him? Probably killing all the guys.
Oh,
Taking
yeah.
it slow.
Let's have some fun. We're not. We're only what, an hour into the stream? An hour and a half? Not even?
Okay.
Yeah, let's kill him. If we
All
can
right.
kill him, try and kill him, right?
So I will attack Vulture, I guess. I guess Doc Ock does threat, so I'll get rid of him.
Yeah.
And I'll use my hand cannon, so that's 6, trigger skilled strike. So I ready, draw a card, he's dead.
Nice. One down.
Draw a double resource. So,
Do it. Do
Spider-Man?
No, the multiverse.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah, there's no way that I can play Spider-Man, though, if I get rid of multiverse.
Doesn't matter. I just gave you an extra card.
I know, but I don't have the cards to be able to pay for both, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying you weren't nice. You were very nice.
Yep.
So I mean, I can either give you a martial prowess and pay the ticket to the multiverse and ignore Spider-Man, or I can use the ticket to the multiverse to put Spider-Man down and then shuffle it back in when I flip down.
Why would
Well,
you?
I don't really need the martial prowess.
Okay. All right, so I will add a web binding to George Stacy,
Sounds good.
and I will use the martial prowess to play the ticket to the multiverse. And then I'm one short of playing Spidey. Well, no, I'm not. More than that. And I can deal 4 damage. I've got no threat removal. So 4 to Rhino or 4 to Vulture?
I've got, sad thing is I've got no threat removal too.
It's okay, fine. I'll take care of threat, guys.
I do have counterintelligence, and that's it.
All right. Well, I'm going to deal 4 damage. Can anybody deal 2 or 4?
I'll take care of Ron.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can deal 2 or 4.
So I'll put 4 on Rhino because he attacks for more, I don't know what makes more sense.
I have an attack of 4, and I still have my shoulder cannon, so I can probably clear these guys.
Sweet.
Sounds good. I'm done.
Over to me.
Yep.
All right. Unfortunately, I don't think the under surveillance is coming down.
So I'm going to
So
hold Genius instead. So I can
problem
put it on.
solvers under surveillance are going to play my gauntlet, and then I'm going to use that gauntlet, getting an ammo counter and doing the repulsor beam for 4 on Vulture.
Oh, shoot, guys. Matt Levy doesn't have any threat removal either.
Oh no.
Damn.
All right, so you did that to Vulture. That's 4 damage.
Yeah, 4 damage. They each have 2 left, right?
Did you just deal 2 to Rhino?
Not yet.
Okay. The 4 would kill Rhino.
The 4 would kill Rhino?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then do the 4 to Rhino. And kill him.
Rhino has 8 and Vulture has 6.
Okay, so I can do my shoulder cannon 6 times. So 1 to start, and then the 5 ammo counters.
Done. That's why you save them.
Yeah.
You're missing the
And-
sound effects though.
Steve
Shoulder
is the sound
cannon.
effects guy.
Shoulder cannon.
Shoulder
Shoulder cannon.
cannon.
Shoulder
Do a barrel
cannon.
roll.
Shoulder
can-
cannon.
Do a
Oh, you
barrel
can-
roll.
I don't think so.
What's that?
Can't wait to do
it.
10, and this one's at 5 and gives us an extra card and all tech surge.
I'm assuming I'm not flipping down.
Why would you
Well,
want
at
to?
some point we might have to let it go, but
But
not right now.
Not right.
Because
now.
I have a lay down the law that I would be able to flip back up with, but that's pointless. So I'm pitching it, and I'm staying up with 6 health.
All right, let's see what I can do. Draxy.
'Cause flipping down also allows me to get tough when I flip back up. I know, but it's bad. It's
All
bad.
right. All right, we're
Can you
gonna
get rid of 15 threat, Drax?
probably
Definitely
not
not.
15, but maybe a couple. I will attack for 1, draw card. Woohoo! Rapid response.
52. We did 1 damage when we had to do 53 in 2 turns. We did 1.
I know, that's why it's beautiful. I'm the one who did the 1.
Yep.
I've only just begun. All right, so
Bum-bum-bum.
I do have a Falcon and I have a Hawkeye. So we have a lot more minions now, right?
We have
0 minions.
Yeah,
No,
we cleared them.
Because they all came out, right?
They're currently cleared, yes, but they're in there.
Because I do have a rapid
Oh,
response.
just generally in the deck is what you
Yeah.
mean. Got it. I'm like, no, they're dead.
All right, let's have a power play here. Maria Hill will thwart for 2.
Woo! Are we getting rid of limitless supply?
Maybe you will be able to with a flip kick. I'm just surprised you didn't.
No, I already went, so my turn is
No.
over.
No, but I know. I'm surprised you didn't use your ticket right away to give you.
Because I had 2 cards in my hand, so I would have only drawn 3, right?
No, you shuffle everything.
Oh, your hand too?
Shuffle everything.
Ready, you shuffle everything and draw. back
I did
to
not
full.
realize that. Sorry. I
It's
guess I
fine.
could have used it then, yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. All right, I'm going to spend 2 to play a rapid response. I'm also going to use Agent Hawkeye and this one to play a regroup. So I will also be able to have some fun here. All right, so we're gonna leave that be. So we're all gonna be drawing a lot more cards.
Did you play Falcon?
No,
Did you remove any threat?
2 threat from the main.
Okay, this is gonna pop then.
It's gonna pop.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can't help.
What did you do? You played allies?
I played rapid response and regroup to be able to come back
Ah,
and make you guys draw more cards.
Okay. got it.
So I could have played. I can play the other way though. I don't have to. I can definitely just play Falcon and see where that goes.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I just wasn't sure what you did.
All right.
All right,
Guys,
good.
How much threat was on here?
10, so now it's gonna go to 12.
Because I could have removed another 4. It's only if he advances, right? Everyone's in hero form.
Yep, we're good.
We should be fine. And if you have a phantom flip,
Don't forget, I have counterintelligence.
as well.
All right. We are
Prevent
good then.
3. If you want, I could just do it right now and prevent 3 because I'm going to deck out anyways soon.
Yeah.
You can. We don't need it right now, so but it's up to you. If you want to use it because you're going to deck out, it goes to 9. I have 2 web bindings, so if he advances, I can just cancel it.
Yeah, let me just prevent the 3 or 3 of the 4 that he starts with right now because I'll deck out next round anyways.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so he's going to attack me. I'm going to block, and I think I'm going to play Phantom Flip.
There you go. Good job.
Then I ready, and I'm going to get rid of this limitless supply. I think it's
What
a
a-
bigger deal.
What a guy. What a
And then
guy.
I will draw with my web bracelet, and I draw a combat training. 2. I have 2 in my deck, and they do not seem to want to come out at all.
It's fine.
They're not useful. So then he's going to attack me for 2 plus 1, and I blocked for 3.
Maria
gonna
Hill is going to
attack-
block for War Machine.
War Machine for 4.
She is going to die. Trigger rapid response. Everyone draw a card.
Woo! And then he's going to attack Drax. Do you want me to Phantom Flip and block?
No. I'll take the hit.
For 4.
I'm going to go down to 1. Vengeance! Retaliate.
Did you have a way to block if he had drawn a 3?
I have my 2 stubborn to die, so I didn't really care.
Okay, gotcha. I did not realize that. I was like, All right. I get an equipment malfunction. So you lose all of your tokens or you flip.
Flip and go down. There's your opportunity.
It's gone.
All right. Upper hand. So he schemes and resolves foul play. I don't think so. Because I'm excited to play what's his name? The pig.
Yeah, but he's still gonna resolve his foul play, right?
No, he cancels the when revealed.
No, yeah,
Oh, this is not that one, is it? Isn't
No.
it? Oh,
he's not gonna scheme, but now he is gonna resolve foul play, which is
my
fine.
bad. I thought it was good. So I cancel his activation and I don't ready anything.
No.
Oh, that stinks. I thought I had it. So then he's going to do foul play. So the first card is not his and the second card is not his. So you're going to get 2 attachments. They're actually exactly the same. Can you have the same attachment?
Not technically normally. What is it?
Delusions of collusion. So you can't ready allies or persona supports. Do you have any allies or personas?
No.
So you're good. You have to discard an ally or persona to discard it. So your allies are kind of lame. All right, and then you get manipulated mind.
I was going to play an ally too on top of that.
Attached to the ally you control with the lowest cost.
All right, well, it is Maria Hill.
There you go. And so now she's a minion. Passes to James Rhodes.
All right, so we didn't even use that regroup. That was sad. I was hoping for another.
Oh, I didn't realize you had a regroup. I would have blocked with Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's okay.
What should I be shuffling in here? Should I shuffle Iron Man or just get
Hey,
a
board
target
game
strike?
lawyer. I
Yeah.
say woo every time I draw a Maria Hill card. I didn't even realize
Let me
I
just
do that.
shuffle
So
Iron Man back
it's really
into my
funny
deck.
to stream and find out all the little things you don't even know you do. Woo! Oh, I do that. I hear it now.
Yeah, you
Woo!
hear it, eh?
I do it very softly. It's not like a loud.
All right, so to get rid of those things, I have to discard an ally. You said, right?
Woo!
Do you care? We're going in for the
Yeah, I
kill,
don't know.
right?
I don't know.
51
I don't think I do
damage.
care. All right.
Yeah, I mean, you
so,
could just put your allies out and then they could just jump block or something. Or just don't play
I
them.
can flip up. I can use Power of Justice and a skilled investigator. I mean, having an ally down, I still can have an ally down and attack even that with that thing there, right?
But they don't ready anymore.
They don't ready anymore. Okay, yeah, but I would just discard it then in that case to get rid of one. I'm just trying to think here. I flip up, I would get 5 counters. The 2 of you could do that, and then you and you would do that. All right, yeah, it makes at least it's 2 damage. So yeah, I'm flipping up. I'm going to gain tough with my chassis and have 5 counters.
Did you shuffle a card back in?
I did.
Okay.
Power of Justice, Skilled Investigator, Jessica Jones. She's going to attack for 2 damage.
Okay.
Might as well
Down
get
to
her
49.
Get her out there. Quinn Carrier and Sense of Justice are going to do a 4 justice to remove 4 threats.
Down
and
to
then
5.
I'm going to use my Gauntlet Gun plus this other Skill Investigator to do a full auto. So I will remove 3 counters from myself.
Yep.
Down to 2.
How much damage did you just do?
8 with a full auto.
Got it. 41. Does that have overkill?
It does.
You could go through Maria Hill.
She's got 1.
So just
Just-
42 and she's out.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I didn't realize Maria Hill was under his control.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He manipulated her mind. He learned from Mysterio.
Cool. And I mean,
Good
since
night,
I'm
Matt.
not ready in Jessica Jones, I'm just going to discard her to get rid of one of those things.
Okay.
So it's because I'm going to deck out anyways, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So discard one of those
Okay.
Mirage things. Yeah, there you go.
And you also have that free damage.
Yeah, and Shoulder Cannon is going to hit for 1.
41.
All right. And you counted the 2 from Jessica Jones?
Yep.
All right. Matt can't stay for the victory lamp. All right. So I'm going to punch for 2. Draw
We're doing a
card.
victory lap.
Yeah. Oh, look at this, guys. It begins again.
Did you say lamp?
We're doing a
lap.
victory lap. Apparently, I'm running to Steve's house, then we're running to your house, then everybody's running back to my house.
Well,
So-
you guys know I can't run, so.
Nick Fury, draw
That
3
was rude,
cards.
sorry.
1, 2, and 3. Oh, beauty. I'm going to spend 2 for a command team. I'm going to punch with Nick Fury. Ready, Nick Fury. Punch with Nick Fury.
I'll do a
That means I'm
victory
dealing
drive.
damage.
Brand.
That's 4 damage with Nick Fury. I'm going to
37.
play Fight Me, Coward. I'm going to ready, draw card. And he's going to want to attack me.
How much did you attack him for initially?
Just 2 with Drax. And
Got it.
then 4
Got
with,
it. Yep.
with Nick Fury.
All right, he's attacking you.
He is attacking me again.
Do you need Spider-Man or you have health?
Well, I have 1 health, so if you want to block, you're good. I'll take the block.
Or you were gonna die. Got it. All right, he's gonna hit Spider-Man for 5. He's out.
Vengeance! No, there's no vengeance here. I will attack for 2 again.
2. Where's your knife leap?
It's I don't know.
33.
All right, I'm gonna spend. Check this out. I'm gonna spend 2 to play a command team. I'm gonna
team,
ready
ready.
Nick Fury. I'm gonna play Fight Me, Coward. I'm gonna ready draw another card.
Nick Fury blocks.
Nick Fury's gonna block.
Deal 1 damage to each character you control.
Oh no! Really?
Yep. So Nick Fury's dead, and then you're dead, right?
And then I die, so I'm gonna
And
go.
then
to
you come back, and then he hits you for 4.
No,
Would
no.
that be the order of operations there?
I
No,
don't
he
come
flips
back.
down. He
I
flips
flip
down.
down.
Right, but the boost what happens? The boost deals 1 damage to each character you control. Do you immediately die?
I immediately die.
Then where does his 4 attack go?
Nowhere.
It fizzles?
Just fizzles.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. And then I go to 6 because I'm dead before he resolves his attack. I'm gonna flip back up. I'm gonna attack for 1. Draw another. Oh, there's the knife leap. I'm going to play Mantis, who is going to heal me for 3, go to 9. All right, and I have a parry for next turn, which doesn't really matter. And then Mantis is here. And that was my turn. That was a pretty good turn. Hey, I have to make the call.
Am I phantom flipping or combat training here? You want control? We can deal 32 damage next turn, presumably?
And not me.
Probably not me either.
All right. So I will phantom flip. I'll attack him for 4. I'll play phantom flip and remove 5 threat.
Unless you can ticket and continue going.
Just do your ticket and keep going.
28. And then I'll use my ticket.
It gets exiled.
I've got a ticket to ride. I don't understand your magic terms.
Okay, sorry. It
Removed
gets
from the game.
Oh, that makes more sense. Then I don't have to learn terminology.
There you go.
You're a teacher. You should learn terminology.
Yeah. We're doing coefficients and exponents, and my students just get confused. I'm like, the big one and the little one. They're like, oh, the big one and the little one. Perfect. All right. I should have triggered web bracelet, right? Oh, it was exhausted.
Yeah, but that's fine because it readies. You can ready George Stacy. You just won't be able to ready from the dizzy reflexes this turn.
That's right.
Because you've already done it.
I will attack and do a skilled strike and a ghost kick. So I'll hit him for 10. He's at 18, and I trigger web bracelet, which draws me a web binding, which I'll put on George Stacy. And I've got Miles Morales in my hand, so I've got 6 damage next turn. He's at 18.
James popping out the magic lingo. Just give Drax
flip
death
down?
touch.
Why would you want to flip down?
To draw an extra card next turn?
Yeah, there's no threat on the main, right?
Yeah.
And he schemes for 3 now or 2?
I mean, I guess it doesn't make sense because I could just block and trigger something, right? And draw with web bracelet.
There you go.
All right.
And you have web binding. So I'm decking out. So I draw 3 and then deck out.
And then so you actually have more damage than you think. You have 12 damage because I'm gonna command team the shite out of your Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, I mean he's dead. We gotta survive, right?
Yeah, I don't think we're dying here. I have a parry.
Whoa.
Yeah,
What?
whoa, Steve.
No respect for the hood.
No.
All right, he goes to 4. He's attacked. We're all in hero form.
Yep.
He's attacking War Machine.
I have tough.
Whoa. All right, he's attacking you for 3, and you made all our lives worse.
Why? Next
Because he added a pistol and an acceleration. Gosh, Brian, get your act together.
What
I'm
is your?
sorry.
All right, now he's attacking Drax
I'll just take
for
it.
3.
I'll just take it.
6.
It's always a big hit. All right, I'm gonna retaliate for 1, and I'm gonna parry for 2. So I'm gonna take 4, go down to 5. Vengeance!
Does he retaliate or did you get rid of all that stuff?
Nope, I'm retaliating.
All right, so he's down to 17. He's attacking me for 3. I will block and I will ghost kick him. So he takes 6 and goes to 11. I ready and draw a card. It's a warning. And he attacks me for 5. So I take 2 and go to 4.
Beautiful.
And then card. War Machine gets an under fire because why not? He gets his mantle. So he has retaliate and steady. Master Plan is going to draw out the whole deck.
There's not that many side schemes, eh?
No, we're gonna get that tech one.
Oh no. Hopefully not. Or maybe the ambition one. Which was,
Panic in the streets. So we can't use locations or persona supports.
what? Oh no. Oh, look, okay.
Then the hood attacks you, and then we do foul play.
Do you want to cancel that? You have a cancel, right?
I can, but then I can't play Spider-Man or Nick Fury.
Oh, yes, you can, because I have a welcome aboard.
But I'll only have one. I'll have just Spider-Man in my hand.
Oh, okay, so never mind then.
I don't think canceling it helps that much anyway, right?
No, but
He's still going to do foul play. Can you take a hit, War Machine?
I have 6 health. We can try.
Do you want to block?
Sure. Yeah, I'll block.
All right. So he hits you for 6. I called it.
Nice.
And
Down to
then
2.
foul play.
2 cards.
So it's this one and this one. So now, do you have an ally?
Nope.
So is there another ally? You control. So it surges and you get these bombs. And we get limitless supply after the bombs.
Nice.
So that will be 5. And these bombs make us take 2 indirect damage.
Cool.
Gang up.
No, can you cancel that? I don't want to die.
All right. So then
no. You know what? I take 2 indirect damage.
will you take an attack plus 2 indirect damage?
All right. Mantis will block. It's fine.
Attacks for 5.
Whatever. 2
And
indirect
then you
damage.
take 2 indirect.
Down to 3.
And then he advances against me. 3 plus 2 is 5. This goes to 9. And then Brian gets the last turn.
All right. Oh, again.
Oh, I have nothing. I literally have nothing.
All right. So do you want me to make the call? Because I can make the call for Maria Hill, make everyone draw a card.
I mean, you were going to give me the thing to play Nick Fury, and then I can play Spider-Man, but it doesn't matter. I assume we have the damage, but I don't know. Maybe people don't have damage.
This is what I'm going to do. So it's my turn, right? I'm going to punch for 2, draw a card. Oh, well, there you go. I can
He's
do
got
both.
2 welcome aboards.
He's down to 9.
All right. So I'm going to make the call for Maria Hill. Maria, everyone draws a card. And I get the regroup. I am then going to punch for 1 with Maria Hill. And she dies because she has retaliate. Oh, shoot, he has retaliate. So
You dead?
No, I'm at 2. So I will thwart for 2 just in case.
Okay.
Just in case we need to survive one more round. But I will also play welcome aboard and give you that -2.
Okay. I'll play Nick Fury, deal 4 damage. He's down to 4. I'll attack with Nick and attack with myself. He's dead.
Oh, look at Brian's. Poor little War Machine.
I couldn't do anything because
I could also just play Spider-Man with Nick, so it was a trade-off.
his retaliate would have killed me anyways with my
That
shoulder
would have been
cannon.
amazing. Your shoulder cannon would have been so good.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. We beat the hood.
There you go. And I think we were a little bit more communicative this game, a little bit more. I think there's some fast plays, but
her deck is cool in aggression because she just does damage and builds. That's what's neat.
So good.
Yeah, like I felt like I was dealing damage pretty regularly, which I think is kind of what let us flip him there and then focus. It was just that turn we drew all those minions.
Yeah, that was crazy because we
kind of had to get rid of them. Otherwise, that would have been 20 damage on him. He would have been down at 33.
Yeah.
So we could have then gone all in and probably taken him out,
But I think we would have died to the minions.
Yeah.
So what did you think about this Drax deck, which you don't really play into the minions, you're just kind of playing?
How is it specific to Drax
It's
versus?
It's not.
It's
This
definitely
is just,
not.
It's just ally recursion.
Just the idea that Drax is doing that.
It's the welcome aboard, right? You need to be a guardian for welcome aboard, so you can do it with any other.
Yeah, that's
guardian.
helpful.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to showcase, and that's what I'm also showcasing in my video on Wednesday about the strategy. It's just fun, and in multiplayer, even though I did have an ally a couple turns, well, there you go. You got 2 rebate for your thing. You got 2 rebate for your thing. So
I think the reason why Steve is playing it with Drax and why it's really good in Drax is because of the ability for him to ready with the Dweefeat Mastery and the Fight Me Cowards. They just get him to attack. You trigger the rapid responses. You trigger the regroups by them defending and stuff like that. So that's why he's using Drax in that scenario.
Oh, because you get them to attack you. You've played regroup. You get them back.
That's right.
And I play him again.
And he has a rapid response, right? So it's like you're triggering Maria Hill. Plus, the thing is, he's attacking, drawing a card. He then uses Fight Me Coward. Maria Hill's already come down, drawing him a card. Maria Hill blocks. She comes back with rapid response. Does it again. She comes back with regroup, you know? So it's just
this infinite loop of just drawing cards. And it's a lot better in multiplayer because you guys, it's a little bit more beneficial. And the other one,
interesting that regroup isn't the next ally. It's like all allies. That's just, yeah. It's a little too intense. And against Sandman, it's just silly because he does indirect damage. So you just spread it out over all of your allies and bring them all back into your hand.
So there you go. It's not that you can't use that idea with other guardian heroes, but I think Drax gets the most value.
You get to do it on your turn. Out of it. Yeah.
That's
exactly.
Right.
And you'll see that I explained that perfectly with the because I give 2 heroes. Yeah.
I mean, Brian explained it perfectly to me.
You know why? It's because I understand. I understand, and I know the reason why. I don't always say it, but I understand, and I see the Matrix as Steve does.
There you go. On that one, it was very good. You have learned well, Padawan.
I mean, I get why you do it, right?
Yeah,
totally.
No shadow of the past that whole game.
Didn't we cancel one? No, we didn't.
I think the clutch play though was literally the parental guidance.
Yeah.
That was the MVP card because if we didn't get rid of that glider, we were done. There was no way we were taking 4 attacks and 2 schemes. And then hoping we drew a card. Does anybody have a 3 attack card in their deck?
I have. So for me, I have 2 full autos and 2 repulsor beams. That's my 2 attack. That's my attacks that I have.
And full auto costs 2.
Full auto costs 2. Repulsor beam costs 1. So
I played aggression, but I put no attack cards in my deck.
Drax attack cards are 0.
And Drax's attacks are 0. So they're
so that card was just that was just brutal. If we couldn't get rid of it, we would have just sat there forever.
Yeah, that would have been.
Yeah, it's weird. I get cards like that. Like I like their creative nature of how you could get rid of it, but it feels like it needs to go away. Like you can get rid of it, or at the end of the round, after the villain uses it, like it goes away, or it should have uses on it or something, right?
That's the super glider from Venom Goblin, right?
Yeah.
The activate twice.
Yeah.
See, the thing is Hysteria essentially is the same thing, but Hysteria,
double boost card.
That one gives you double boost. Imagine playing that in Mutagen, right?
Imagine it's already been done.
It's been done. Okay.
No, actually, I haven't played the. I've been playing with the modulars just a little bit, but I haven't played the villains because like you said, I'm waiting for you to get your stuff so we can actually enjoy this.
Not me. I'm playing it all.
You are just.
I mean, it's different. You were reviewing it.
Yeah, I was excited to hear that Tony Tales said that he and Chase beat the expert campaign.
Yeah,
with 2 people, because I tried it solo 7 times. I only beat Sandman on the 7th try because I turned Public Outcry down. So I think solo it's just a little overtuned, but that's just how we're going to see campaigns be. They're just going to be hard to tune. You have to adjust. And so that's where you have to realize they're giving you that ability to say standard campaign, expert villains feels like the way to go solo.
Yeah.
If you want the
foremost,
versatility and all the things, if you're like, no way, I'm a Doctor Strange, I'm a Venom player, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll do this and I'll go
You're
through
not
the
even
whole thing
mentioning
with
Captain America anymore. Is he just old news?
Cap. I'm just saying, unless like you want to play those top heroes that probably can control all that stuff. But I don't even know that Cap, because you can't stun with all the steadies necessarily. So yeah.
Standard 2 expert 2 with this?
So, but I'm just saying, like, there's going to be some people who they want that challenge. They want to know, like, I beat the hardest campaign there was, right? No matter what, even if I have to use Cap because he's the best and I can use him every time, they're okay with that. Whereas I'm like, I want to try Gwen Stacy and I want to go through the expert campaign because I don't want to do the standard campaign. Well, then I think if you're just trying to do the like anybody in any aspect, you do standard campaign, expert villains.
Yeah, that works. So I think they said they had like 14 encounter cards turn 1 at a 2-player game.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's pretty
on Venom Goblin.
Because the first player gets 6. And did we do this? I feel like we did this last stream.
Yeah, we did.
We talked about it.
But the first player gets 6 encounter cards.
If you get all the way down the track.
If you get the symbiote suit. But again, it's that weird, right? Like Galaxy's Most Wanted. Don't play well, play poorly. Don't get the suit because it's bad.
Well, no, but it's not that bad. It because it comes into play. So you actually have a starting hand of +1 as well.
No, I agree. I mean, getting 1 card for it when you get an increased hand size and health, like it feels like 1 card is okay. So it's just the fact that you get so many otherwise, right?
Yeah, but that's just Venom Goblin who comes in with 2, you said?
Yeah.
Well, it's
2.
mutagen, right? It's mutagen on steroids.
Yep.
Which is fine.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
which makes sense because he's
different
got
because you don't
Venom
have
added.
all the minions. Right.
But isn't there like a whole bunch of symbiote thralls and stuff like that in there?
Yeah. No, they're in there.
And there's a lot more.
There's 2. I thought there was 2 monstrosities.
There's monstrosities and there's symbiotic. The enraged symbiotes, right?
Yep. You get the ones from Venom because his kit. So there's 3 in Venom's kit here.
Yeah.
And then I think there's 4 other minions in the deck, if I remember. There's some that have guard that can have patrol as well. And then there's those monstrosities. I think it's 2 and 2, but it could be 2 and 3.
Okay.
So it's either 7 or 8 minions. That doesn't feel as full as mutagen.
Of course not. There's like 15, almost 15, I think, in mutagen.
Yeah. But
Which is the interesting part. You draw those cards and you just get a bunch of minions that you're trying to
8.
control that don't hit very hard. They all hit for 1, you know?
Yeah, I think there's 12 in mutagen. There's 4, there's at least 4 thralls, if not 5.
There's 8 there's 7 thralls, 5 and the 2 bosses. There's 13 minions.
Oh really, Steve? Oh really?
It's 12 or 13.
You willing to bet money on that?
Okay. Yeah. It's 5 or 6 thralls plus the 4 or 5 guys and the 2 mini bosses.
1, 2.
That sounds closer to 12.
I think it is 12.
3, 4. I'm saying it was 4 each. And then the big guys. Oh wait, no. 4, 5, 6 thralls.
Yeah, 6.
How much money did you guys bet?
6, 4, and 2. There you go.
6, 4, and 2. That's what it is. 6 thralls, the 4 soldiers, and then the knight and the monster.
Oh, and look at
so
I was wrong
there's
here.
12, but there is 12. I was wrong on the distribution. I did think it was. I said 15, but I was like, wait, no, I think there's 12.
So anybody have any questions about? I see people are asking, like Brombe saying, Champions is going to be broken. That card, Go for Champions, where we can't take damage for the phase or the round, is just completely insane.
So there's 7 in Venom Goblin's kit, plus you put in 3, so there's 10. So that's a lot.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good, decent amount.
Yeah. That Go for Champions just feels like
Steve's numbers keep changing. What do you mean I'm keep changing? I I knew it was 5 or 6. I knew there was more of the thralls. I knew it wasn't 4.
Yeah, I don't see how you don't break that card. No champions take damage.
3
Like,
champions.
You just
Iron
play
Fi-
with 3 or 4 champions and they can't take damage, and then somebody else plays
Power
it the
creep,
next turn,
guys.
and somebody
It-
else takes it the next. But again, you got to be playing with all champions or honorary champion.
It's power creep, guys, because these boxes are getting harder on these experts difficulties, especially with the introduction of standard 2 and expert 2. They're making stuff that people are banging their heads to beat. They're like, why can't we beat this? Why, and they're like, well, now you can.
Now you can take no damage.
No, but it's true because the game, well, the designers are offering you solutions. Like, look at Ronin. And I know I don't want to go back to Ronin because it was just unpleasant. But I think if we go back to Ronin with the stand togethers, with the cards that we have now, even with a couple of the heroes, I think we have a good chance now to like, okay, we can definitely use that without necessarily having to use Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. And
have you seen this channel, just Descry Gaming's, Decry Gaming's?
oh yeah, D20.
Yeah.
D20 gaming, that's right.
No, that's a different one. But I think anyway. But he plays on TTS probably 4 times a day. He streams.
Wow.
But he has a whole thing of beating expert Ronin. He's beat expert Ronin with like 17 or 20 of the heroes solo.
Oh really?
He's got Hulk. It's just everybody rushing essentially.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Always
And
rush.
he's beat Ronin so many times. He's got all these videos of him beating Ronin. So he's just saying he's totally beatable with like almost all the heroes.
That's
But
cool.
the thing is yes, he's beatable potentially with all the heroes, but in a specific way. You have to go.
Well, I
for
don't
the
know that
rush,
they're all
right?
rush. I did not watch all 18 of them to see.
Okay, well, I was under the assumption that they're all
Yeah.
rush because I think we all know that if you give Ronin like 4 turns, you're dead.
It's still 43 damage plus 2 tough. So like that's a serious rush. That's not.
Yeah, that's a fantastic.
I'm
rush.
impressed. However you do that, I'd have to watch him to
Yeah,
see, because that anytime you get above 40, that's hard. That's Star-Lord numbers. Plus the toughs make Star-Lord even better.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how he's doing it.
Yeah.
And
But-
he's playing on
Well,
Xbox.
he does it on stream, so you can go watch.
I will also mention, because I like sharing content creators, the Road to Nowhere podcast. Nowhere as in the Guardians location.
Yeah.
They are focused around that solo champions league.
Oh yeah.
So they're talking through all that. So I'm pretty interested. I'm not super interested in the solo champions league, but what's neat is because they're saying like, okay, this week we had to play, like, I think the one that's up now is like, you have to play Scarlet Witch against Zola with the Hydra, the Legions of Hydra.
Okay.
And you can pick your aspect. So it is interesting to hear people talk through like this exact card in Zola and this exact card in Legions and this exact Scarlet Witch card. Like they are getting to that detail, which I do find enjoying, even though the league isn't as of interest to me. Although I did find out like the league scoring is better than I thought. Like the first thing you're rated on is, did you win? You play 3 matches and the highest thing is winning those 3 matches, however you win.
So you have to win 3 or you
Yeah.
try to win.
Right. I mean, the highest scoring people, I assume, are going to win 3. You also get a rating based on whether you played expert, expert 2, standard 1. So
Okay.
there's like a rating for that. Then you get the health that's left over from the minion. So if you won, obviously that's going to be a higher score because you eliminated it, plus any, from the villain, plus any minions that are in play. So it wants you to scoop up all the minions. That's like
Okay.
the secondary thing. Then I can't remember what the next thing is. And then it goes to number of rounds, which is good, because if it was solely based around number of rounds, I think it would be a weird. Oh, then it goes to thwart getting all the threat off the board.
Wow. Okay.
Rounds, and then the last thing is your HP plus the HP remaining of your allies.
Seems
Okay.
complicated.
But it is focused around, did you win? That's the most important thing. right? Did you clear the minions? Did you clear the schemes? So that feels like I could worry about those three things and not worry about how fast did I do it and what was my remaining health.
Okay, so those are the main scoring points.
Yeah, but anyway, I thought the podcast was interesting. They've got 3 or 4 episodes, and when they're talking about those individual things, that was of interest to me because it felt like you're going more in depth. Like, what key justice card do you want to put with Black Panther that's going to help you beat Claw? You know what I mean?
Oh, true.
That's
Yeah,
more
because,
what we do because we think about each fight individually. So
Yeah.
that's what I find interesting about listening to the podcast. I also listen to everything at 1.5 or 2 times speed.
Okay, so it goes fast. Well, speaking of podcasts and stuff, and Brett, you and I had this discussion, and Brian, I don't know if we cued you in on this one, is we wanted to have kind of like a live stream like this once a month where we're not playing the game, we're going to be discussing the game and have some topics.
Discuss the game.
Discuss the game. Discuss the game. Discuss. Yeah. But yeah, and then we're going to try to invite either content creators or other players that are very opinionated. That like it's good.
So like you,
People who want to talk. Opinionated kind of has sometimes a negative.
That's right.
No. But okay, so
it doesn't fully for sure, but it just sounded funny when you said that.
That's right. It did.
The politically incorrect from Bill Maher, there was people, Democrats and Republicans. So it's like, okay, so people that like to build, people that like to rush, people that min-max, people that go in tempo. And so like, just to have like different opinions and different people and just talk about the game and how each person kind of sees it. And I think that would be very fun to not only listen to participate and just kind of just open up these discussions. Because I think a lot of times, if you're a very popular content creator, right? So, and you give a feedback on a character, you're like, oh man, this character is garbage. So like, I'm going to take an example, Wasp. When Wasp came out, there was a big hate bandwagon on her. Nobody, like people didn't even want to give that character a chance. But you look at Wasp is kind of like Ghost Spider. She has so much damage output that she can do. You just gotta play her differently because people were so comparing, and then you have like people that are, oh no, she's just garbage, or no, well, why is she garbage? You know what? Yeah. And then just why do you feel that, or why do you think that this character can't perform as well as that character, given in an aspect, given anything?
Yeah, the part we struggle with is, that I struggle with, like with the tier list, is I don't necessarily like, because it's a cooperative game, I'm not going into it competitively. So I'm not like, okay, I'm just going to play Venom Justice against everything and I will win. Because that's just a really good deck, you know what I mean? Or Strange Leadership or whatever. So when somebody says like, oh, Iron Man is trash in aggression, I'm like, I want to try Iron Man aggression. Like, who can I beat with Iron Man aggression? Because
so
all
you
the
like to
heroes
go
can
against
win,
the grain.
Even Hulk, right, can win. So I enjoy playing all those different, but it is hard to argue that like certain heroes aren't easier to win with. You know what I mean? So people aren't wrong, but it just stinks when somebody says, well, there goes this hero back in the box, never playing them again. That's sad to me because I like the variety. Yeah.
Excuse you.
Well, you saw the errata that her spear has piercing.
Oh, thank God. April's Fool. But yeah.
That would be an amazing promo card for them to make. Just the spear just says piercing.
There you go.
Done.
The flavor of that card would be, Steve says this card has piercing.
It's a spear. It has piercing. That's all it should say.
It still boggles my mind. So you got to rush. The FFG Ronin doesn't get delayed by Dance Off, bro.
The Dance Off to save the universe?
Yeah.
They're not playing the MCU one.
I think, I don't know, but you guys in the chat, is that something that you would be interested in, participating in? And again, we would take opinions from the chat. And I think that would be very fun because obviously we would be able to discourse that a lot more. And I think there's another thing off Twitch, but it's kind of getting complicated, but I know some people do Twitch streams.
Yeah.
And I can actually talk to Charlie about that because Charlie actually does this whole Twitch thing.
Okay.
Oh, you don't know about Twitch?
Dude, I'm 43 years old. Do I look like I know about Twitch?
You look like you have a Twitch.
Yeah.
I have a Twitch, but yeah, no. But I think, and apparently you can kind of interact in the way you set up your thing.
Absolutely. You just, I mean, it's like a chat, just like we have going on with us right here, but you can potentially see it and actually other people that I see like stream, like this guy, one
Yeah.
guy specifically, Nitsahome. He does magic stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
it's
he
Twitch
does
is like
drafts.
more interactive for the audience. So
Yeah.
like they can click on things, and if they watch you, they earn points for like your channel. And they
Yep.
can spend the points when they're watching you to like
Yep.
you can set up things like I'll
Special
answer a question
emotes.
from the random mailbag, or people can duel each other, all the stuff you can set up. So it allows the audience like to earn, invisible currency for your channel. So then they want to keep coming back to watch you is the idea. But you also have all these things bouncing around the screen, but it's not as overbearing as it sounds like it's going to be. It's not just like Nickelodeon all the time and you're like a cartoon, like what's going on?
Brombay's like definitely sounds fun. Well, maybe you should be on with us, Brombay, as our first.
I agree, because I think it'll be fun to talk, because I totally get that there's people that don't want to watch out, even though we play fast.
Yeah.
We play hour-and-a-half playthroughs for the most part with our chat on each side, so it runs to 2 hours. But like I noticed your live stream on Sunday was over 2 hours, and we sometimes go only 2 hours with our talking and everything. You know what I mean? Which is what I've always wanted to show off with the playthroughs, is like if you really get down to it and work as a team, like you play this game in 90 minutes. But I get that there's people that just don't want to watch playthroughs, whether it be like somebody might have even started and been like, oh, good, they're playing the hood. Wait, they shuffled in Sinister Motives things. I'm out,
Yeah.
Or they just don't want to watch playthroughs, but they would watch people talking about the game. That might be of more interest to them in discussing things. So then it just gives more people opportunity to find things they like, with a variety of content.
And maybe we could actually have maybe Caleb or Caleb or Michael come back and join us for these discussions, because we're not besties, but we're close. We have our foot in the door, so maybe we can invite them if it becomes
obviously that would be probably more formal for them, just because they have to present from the FFG side, you know what I mean?
Or just as a gamer, as a gamer as well, maybe.
That's what I'm saying, though. I don't know that they would be allowed to do that.
Oh, okay.
Allowed sounds weird. I don't know if that would be easy for them to do,
So we would have to check that
unless
out.
we weren't talking about Marvel Champions.
No, we wouldn't be talking. Well, why wouldn't we talk about Marvel?
I'm just saying, maybe if we said the topic is not Marvel Champions, then they could come on. You know what I mean? But I feel like if that's the topic, it probably has to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, that makes it sound like there's this horrible thing from the edge. I'm just saying they just, it has to be approved. Like when I did the podcast, it had to be approved through.
Yeah.
We
have to do another one of those. That was super fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
I have so many other questions for them.
Apologies if I don't look like I'm paying attention. I am answering a Marvel Champions question.
He's buying Bitcoin.
No, that too. I'm just answering a Marvel Champions question.
So how is the camera? Like you guys are watching right now. How was that Brandt's camera? I didn't notice anything different, but you said you changed it, right?
Yeah, it doesn't look different. Oh man, it froze. Oh, I turned it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brandt's
Never mind.
face,
I reached
Brandt's
up and
face
I turned it
like
off.
this.
Yeah.
Because I can see the wiring. It looks pretty cool. So you have it's like hanging from the top.
Yeah.
No, it's a slingshot wire.
Here's the magic.
Oh, look at that with the big post and everything.
Yeah, this thing is.
That's what I need, man. I need a post that comes right over top and has the camera face down right here.
So I had this camera over here is the one that I had. I'll try to turn, but let's see. Can you see that one? Hold on. Right there is the camera that I had overhead.
Mm-hmm.
And this one can zoom way in and out because it's a camcorder. So this one has a ton of zoom. It can go, whatever, 90x zoom or something.
Jesus, okay.
But that picture was just so crummy, like especially when I was doing Sinister Motives and stuff. Like, and then when I zoom in, the cards were all blurry. and it was just bothering me. Like I just, and you could see that. So this camera was the one that was on my face, and it's really nice. This is a $600 camera,
Oh wow.
but it doesn't like it has auto zoom, but it has that little box. Like if you're taking a picture outside, it has a box, and
Okay.
it doesn't go away. So if I'm playing cards and I move my hand around, that box is like following my hand. So what I have to do is I auto zoom it, auto focus rather. Sorry, not auto zoom, auto focus, and then I set it to manual immediately. So now, but the problem with this one is if I hold a card up to it, it's going to be blurry because it's not going to change.
Okay.
But I probably could like change it to autofocus to show a card and then turn the autofocus off.
That seems like a lot of work.
But, yeah, I mean, it's a button, so it's not a big deal. It's right there,
Okay.
but I can reach it with my hand, so it's right there. But anyway, so I
Leave
switched it
Camp
up.
and
So
Boggs
hopefully
alone.
be
They've got
noticeable-
Marvel
noticeable
Champs
here.
to work on.
There you go.
It's first world problems, right, Brandt?
Yeah.
I would just try to get other So Brombe says having himself or community people isn't necessarily he thinks content creators. I think it's a good place to start because there's people who are just used to being in front of a camera
Yeah.
or whatnot. It's also tricky if people are live because that's just not necessarily their thing. They're not always live, right?
Yeah.
Hey Brombe, I'm not a content creator. I'm just a guy that I walked in one day. I just walked in one day, said hi to these two guys, and here I am.
There you go.
I'm a content creator now.
Yeah, you are. I actually think though, what Steve was saying when he said opinion, I actually think that would be fun is to have somebody who wants to come on and they have like a controversial opinion about something.
That's right. We should have a for and
there's
against.
A hero worse than Hulk, and I'm gonna say, you know what I mean, or whatever. Like
Valkyrie. I'm saying it right now. It's
whatever.
Valkyrie.
Yeah, I get you. I just came up with something that was, or whatever. But people say, this, that, or like all villains can be beat on expert in 4 turns, like with anybody. Like, oh, I guess that's Rush. I don't know. I have no idea what you would say that would be that controversial, but
Brombe.
No, but it's true. Like we do see a lot of players. So there's the new player aspect because we see a lot of those questions that come back in the chats and into the forums.
Yeah.
Which is like,
that's actually a good idea to do like a primer of questions as opposed to like a teach how to play, because Dale's got that great video already. Like just go watch that video. And I'm sure other people do. Dale's kind of the one that everybody knows.
Yeah.
But
Descry just said, thanks for the plug. Valkyrie's OP, Steve.
Oh, there's Descry. Is it Decry? It's Decry is how you pronounce that with a
no, it's Descry.
Descry.
Like,
is
I don't
that
know
like
if
a
you
magic
know how to
ability?
Scry. Scrying is a magic ability.
I know scrying. Can you descry?
Oh,
of course you can descry.
Yeah. So tell us your secret. So maybe we should have you on the board then, Mr. Gaming.
Yeah.
That'd be
OP Valkyrie. I want to see some OP. I see a lot of people who say Valkyrie is really good.
I love Valkyrie if I'm not playing the Valkyrie
you don't.
cards. If I'm not playing her kit.
You just use everything else.
Everything else. I don't play interior kit. I
play Shield Valkyrie and Leadership Recursion Valkyrie.
So he makes a 40 card deck, and the only Valkyrie card he has is the one that can flip from alter ego to hero form. That's the only one.
There you go. Everything else is
everything else he doesn't use.
I didn't know where to post. I figured I had to wait for Sinister Motives to come out. I would really like somebody to go through. I want like 5 ways to use double life. Because like I understand if I have everything on the table, I'm going to play double life. I'm going to flip down. I'm going to use Genki Lee. I'm going to use Crew Quarters. I'm going to use Jefferson Davis, and then I'm going to flip back up. That one makes sense, but that's a late game. Are you ever playing double life when you're in alter ego?
Sure, why not?
So
are you playing it so that you can flip back down, or are you playing it so that you can heal or use meditation, flip up, ready, and then never flip down again?
Well, that's the thing. You can kind of use it in both directions. It allows you to avoid the villain scheming, because if you flip using your double life, I wouldn't use it on the first turn, but unless you're playing like a meditation strategy with a whole bunch of stuff, or if you're playing a lot into the when your hero change forms. So not sneak attack, the
lay down the laws,
surprise attack, moxie, unflappable. So
Are
if
those
you're-
worth 4 cards to remove 4 threat or do 4 damage?
what do you mean?
Because you got to pay double life plus a card plus the attack plus a card, right? So you're getting rid of 4 resources.
Well, if of course, if you see it like that, but the thing is,
I know you have
sometimes-
resources on the table. I get it.
I mean,
No,
when
he-
the thing is when Steve plays, he has the Steve Carrier, he has the Steve Mansion from us, so it's easy to get these combos.
So he actually completed solo standard expert G. I actually want to see that. Like I said, I'm glad. I need to send me a link to their channel because I'll just look
It's
it
literally
up.
that's the
Just-
channel. That's the
Just
name.
literally
That's it.
click on his name.
Yeah, I'm surprised because I'm pretty in tune with a lot of the content creators out there, and I'm
Yeah.
surprised that I don't have that there.
Oh, when you click on his name, all you can do is report or block him, so don't do that.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to do that.
So, but yeah, double life is interesting to me. It feels like the ready is more important than the ability to double flip with him. Because like split personality makes sense to me, but you don't really play split personality with She-Hulk from Alter Ego.
All right. Oh, so there's Discry Gaming and there's Discry Games.
It's gaming.
It's Discry Gaming.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Right.
I just subscribed to you, Discry. Thank you. I'm gonna go check out your stuff because I'm really interested in like the strategy. Well, yeah, the strategy is probably if you're probably playing Rush. Did you switch your decks a little bit? Because that's what I like to do.
And standard, you can switch the deck for different ones, right?
Yeah.
Nice. So, right, but like I'm thinking of split personality. You don't really play that effectively with She-Hulk from Alter Ego,
No. Well,
right? So,
so
double life is the same. It's not really effective to play double life. Or is double life better because of the ready? Is it the ready that's
ready
good?
with the ready with the requirement is what's fine.
Okay, so the flip is okay. Like you would obviously flip down to get benefits to then be able to flip back up, but you wouldn't be an alter ego, flip up, ready, remove
flip back
threat, flip back down. Maybe
Unless you can confuse the villain. So if
That's
you
right.
have if you have one of
Okay.
your defense mechanics, it also allows you to come in, do a defense mechanics, and then confuse the villain, flip back down. So the thing is, once you have Jefferson Davies and Yankee Lee, you're also bringing back a card. You're removing one threat. You're doing a lot of.
I totally get that, but that feels pretty late in the game. So again, it's not really a turn 1 card.
No.
No.
So
No,
if you did,
it's-
like, I miss your priority lists. Those were always really helpful for me. Remember, you used to like prioritize the cards.
Yes.
So double life does not feel like a priority 1 card.
No.
No.
It's when you're in full swing.
Web shot and what's the other one called?
Swinging.
Swing
Swing
in.
in.
Those are the priority 1 cards, right?
Well, that's for damage. So yes,
Yeah, but they
and no.
stun, confuse, and tough.
Yeah, so definitely they're the ones you want to play into as
The
much
power
as
within and
He
defense
doesn't feel
mechanism
like his
do the
permanents
same
are-
things.
That good.
the what?
His permanence?
No, it's
Yankee Lee is his best permanent, right?
yeah, because he shuffle. Yeah,
And then the other ones are good, like I don't even know what they are. Defensive programming, is that what it is?
no, the defense mechanic.
Defense mechanism, and power within.
Those are good, but you're not necessarily playing them to then use them that turn. Sometimes you want them on the table so they're options, right?
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I
it
feel
depends on
like
the
web shot is
situation.
the web shot and swing in are the cards I'm always trying to play with him.
okay, yeah, because those are the money cards.
Right.
But again,
But
you're
he's interesting because his events feel like his best cards.
like a lot of the characters. Most of the permanents are. They
Yeah, but like I
facilitate.
don't care about swinging web kick at all.
What?
8 damage.
How could you say
But
that?
it's not a priority 1 card. When I draw it, I don't try to play it.
No, because
You're right.
I was telling you how I do against Venom. Venom, I was digging deep for a swinging web kick.
With Miles, because of the extra, if you pay that extra requirements, getting to trigger his specials, that I can see what you're talking about in terms of it
Because you
being
flip up
priority
turn
1.
1 and you deal 6 damage to the villain and you stun it.
Yeah.
Or you deal 4 to a minion and 2 to the villain and stun it. I mean, that
That
versatility
is
is
beautiful. That's just,
unbelievably good. It'd be one thing if it said deal 4, deal an additional 2 and stun that target. But the fact that you could hit a different target is
but it feels thematic
broken.
because you're like
Web
kicking
shot
him.
is broken, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's broken. It's the best
true.
card in the game.
Oh yeah, it's just crazy.
I think it's better than pheromones.
Well, you need a lot of status cards, so the timing on that one.
Unless you want swing in, and then that might be better than pheromones too, because it's basically stun, confuse, and remove 4 threat.
So good.
But I mean, you also got to think about it this way. Steady is going to be used a lot more now, right? Which
Yeah.
is going to decrease the effectiveness of this. Still great, for sure. But, you know, with a lot more studies out there, he's not going to be stunning people necessarily right away. But agreed, at the same time, you trigger the spider camouflage, put a confused status and a tough status.
Yeah.
For
That's
someone,
why, yeah.
for someone with 2 cards that can get all 3 status effects, that is, yes, it is super powerful.
No, but it's not 2 cards. Like Spider-Woman had 2 cards to do that. He has 5 cards that do that.
Yeah.
Plus the 2 other ones. So it's 7 cards out of his
I didn't mean that. I meant all you need is 2 cards to do that.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't mean he only has 2 cards that do that.
But
So
I mean, it's great because it's his hero ability. So, like, if he couldn't do it, then it would be junk.
It would be weird. Oh, like Valkyrie not being able to pierce him.
Oh, here we go.
I can't wait to see your Valkyrie run now.
My Valkyrie, you see
Not
it?
yours, Disguise.
Oh, this guy, yeah.
Your
me too.
campaign run.
So, Steve, next deck tech, Star-Lord Shield deck. Oh, yeah. Oh, is that yours, or do you want me to do it?
Is that because you can get all the shield cards out with his ability plus meditation? Is that kind of the idea? Just build so fast.
Just
Your shield is just mass control, especially in solo. That global logistics is.
It's so. What you saw, you saw the game. I'm alter ego the entire game. And defeating expert Ultron, just like la 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 la.
I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this.
But there's nothing. There's nothing to hear.
I'm kidding. You know, I'm putting hands over earphones, right?
Yeah, there you go. I don't know what you're doing.
You do it, Steve. He wants you to do it.
La 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 la. Anyway,
I want to see a symbiote suit. I had told you to like fake putting them in your opening hand so that you don't play the whole game and then. But I guess since you record, you could just play a game, and if the symbiote suit doesn't come out, you just don't use that one.
Oh yeah.
But I'd like to see all 5 aspects with the symbiote suit and see it on various heroes where it would be used in different ways, like a hero that just readies over and over again, like a Quicksilver.
So good.
Yeah, or it's got to be so good.
You know what we should
like
do?
Drax, where he just increases his damage and his health, so you can just take more hits.
Yeah, Venomized.
Yeah.
We can just go Venomized.
I was just going to say, what we should do is when I have it, eventually, we'll just start a game where everyone has it in play. Obviously, it's just a broken game, right? Everyone has it in play to start. Everyone's Venomized, and you play on a decently hard difficulty, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, it's already
Expert 2. Everyone's Venomized.
Yeah, everyone's Venomized, but we're already playing heroic. So we're playing heroic, 3-player heroic. So that's 6. So that's 9 cards every turn. So we need something with a lot of cards.
Are we getting 9 cards?
So 3 from the villain attack, and then 6 from the encounter time. You're getting time.
He just means you're going through 9 encounter cards.
Minimum.
I was thinking encounter cards, but you're saying because the villain draws one each time they attack.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. I missed that part.
Yeah, so that's right. So yeah, I do something called the aspect strategies. So Shield Justice, I just showed it off with in a couple of videos not too long ago. So it's in the aspect strategy. It's just easy. It's just like it's there. That strategy came out with Miles Morales. We had a little bit of shield cards, But that
But it wasn't a strategy. They just happened to be shield.
exactly now.
Because you couldn't even team building exercise.
Yeah, you can still use it.
No, but I'm just saying you couldn't because everybody was in alter ego. They were shield.
Exactly. So and now there's only. Is there any shield heroes? No, eh?
Yes.
No, there's no. There's no.
In alter ego.
In
but
alter
not-
ego.
Oh,
right.
sorry. Yeah.
Heroes. Yeah, that's what you
Sorry.
said.
Heroes, no.
No.
Right.
So,
That's what just made shield weird. Like things had shield and it was like, cool. All right.
I think the thing is they start off shield, but then when they flip, most of the time they just flip into Avengers.
Right. So I'm just saying the trait was really nothing. And now Black Widow, Captain Marvel.
because
break
the
it.
best. Well, Black Widow, Captain Marvel, and War Machine. I think they're the best three because their characters are shield. So that means you can just stay in alter ego, exhaust your character for a meditation, or exhaust it for.
What about Cap? What about Captain America?
He's a civilian. No,
He's a shield soldier.
Is he a shield? No,
He's a shield soldier.
I don't believe you. Shield soldier is Carol Danvers, and shield soldier is James Rhodes.
I think Agent 13 is, but
Well,
then it's weird with Cap.
He is a shield soldier.
Captain America, shield soldier. I just looked at it right there.
Oh, so is Hawkeye, by the way.
But then it's weird because you have Agent 13, so then you don't have the other Agent 13, although I guess you just don't play her, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Shield. There's a few shield people in here.
Is it is it the same name? The Agent 13?
Yeah, that's what's her face there?
It's what's her face?
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's what's her face.
Sharon Carter.
Oh, what's her face is in this game?
Oh,
Yeah.
she's so annoying.
True.
What could
She's
go
actually
wrong?
in the
Shield card
apartment.
to look at the encounter deck and rearrange. Oh yes, it's again very very easy. So you know what can go wrong, but again, like I said, that's right. It's a very good idea with it's space shield. It's sword. It's not even shield. It's sword. Because that's the sword is the one that's in space, right?
Oh, I didn't even think about what I didn't. Sorry, I just saw his comment, which was you use global logistics so you know what cards you're getting.
You know it's good. It's the power.
So again, you're not setting up 2 turns, but you're just saying, cool, I'll take an advance. That won't hurt me, or I'll take a minion and I'll kill it, right?
Steve,
wow.
Hulk,
That is
Hulk,
huge.
Bruce Banner, he's a shield scientist.
No. He's not. I just saw Hulk. Where's my Hulk card? No, he's a genius scientist. You stop it.
Oh, Drax is an outlaw shield.
No. There you go. Somebody
Look at this guy. Did you see this one?
Who the hell is it?
It's
Booster
Peter.
Gold?
It's Peter Parker Strange.
Oh,
Peter Strange.
nice.
Spider Strange.
Is he a rare? He's got to be a rare.
No, it's a promo.
Really?
Yeah, came in his own box.
Oh, so they gave you a little promo, right?
Yeah, it was called the Play at Home kit. So I assume people could order it. They probably made Play at Home kits when they realized stores weren't going to have Play there.
Oh, yeah.
So
Brombay's
like
got
it.
a great points. What's her face is piloting the Steve carrier along with all the other clowns.
I'm just going to say, I did not see a lot of Steve love today in your cards, boys. There was no mention. There was no carrier.
I pitched it.
And that's why I didn't play my Agent 13.
what did you want?
Nothing. I didn't.
Oh,
want
helicarriers and mansions.
See,
Sorry, yeah,
this is a thing that we could do. It's like if like Steve had a Twitch stream set up, he could have these sound bites where he would say that clown or getting my what's her face or the carrier, and then people would just like use those sound bites while he's streaming.
Right, that's a good point. Actually, though, Brian, that would be fun. We should both play heavy basics and have Steve pick a character that we could just throw resources at. So we both get helicarriers on the table. We both get we both get that. One of us plays Welcome Aboard. We just give everything to Steve. Like, we just play a
Helicarriers,
game
mansions.
where it's double support, and Steve plays a character that's just out of control. Like, he's getting 2 mansions a turn, 2 helicarriers a turn.
He can play some
Welcome
alliance
On my
aboard.
cards.
birthday. We'll do that on my birthday.
He'll play
That's
alliance
perfect.
cards and we'll pay for everything, even in the
Oh.
alliance cards.
In the
That's
alliance.
right. No, but just something like that where we could really play like double support. We'll get all the endurances in our deck, put them on him. Like,
I can only have one, but still,
we got them all.
That'd be funny because I think we done that before. I think we did play 1 or 2 games like that where we were kind of just feeding someone and just like,
We'll
Yeah.
Tron deck Steve instead of Tron up.
Oh, yeah. So the
instead
Voltron,
of Tron,
Steve Tron,
Iron Man,
Steve
yeah,
Tron.
Steve Tron.
I don't know who I would choose.
Yeah, it's hard to know who would get like all that from. I mean, it feels like Quicksilver because he could get built up and then just go.
Yeah, you could definitely do a lot of damage.
Can you play those civic duties on other people
No.
or adrenaline rushes? Because that'd be interesting too, right? Just
No.
drop all those.
I don't think so.
No, that would
You have to
be
look.
super
You would
cool.
have to try and find all the max. The play under any player's control cards, right?
I actually think that's a good call, though. I think Quicksilver might be the character to give everything.
Oh, for sure.
Because you could draw the cards, and if one of us was, I mean, I know I talked about leadership there for allies, but if one of us was justice and one of us was aggression, and we gave you the thwart and the attack capabilities, and
Oh yeah.
I just do everything. Guys, I got it. I got this. Don't worry.
And then he would play protection and just block for us.
that was a funny thing they were talking about in the that podcast Road to Nowhere. They were saying how the character, like, there was this choice there was a bunch of characters you could pick for one round, and Star-Lord was one of the options, and Quicksilver, and Star-Lord was winning in the least number of turns, and Quicksilver was taking the most turns to win.
Oh, really?
Because he's really slow silver in the game, right? Like,
It's true.
he builds and builds and builds. The cool part is that you can do like the 1-turn kill. That's what's
But
exciting.
after a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, late in the game. So,
So,
all right,
I think we have enough.
we should be done.
So we'll definitely start.
Sounds good.
We'll definitely start posting some questions for the community. If you guys are listening and you're still here with us, thank you so much. Please, if you have some topics you'd like us to start writing down for our discussions, hopefully we can do that first week of May or something like that in May. In a couple weeks.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because it gives us a month to prepare and then have a nice, maybe like an hour and a half discussion. Should be good. 90 minutes.
Sounds good. I'm
Sounds
down.
like-
I mean, we
I'll
do
need
45
coffee.
minutes at the end of all these. So
I'll
it's
need
not
coffee.
great.
Yeah, these live streams. It's like an hour of gaming and then like 2 hours of chatting.
Yeah, I have no idea how long our games actually are, but whatever.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah,
But
because
It's always been my favorite part, to show off that, like, you can do this. You can do a multiplayer game. I mean, it's going to be tough if people go to their local store and then they're trying to teach it to people, like, play on standard, even if you always play on expert, just because the game will end sooner and you won't get that, like, oh my gosh, we just played a 3-hour game, because that always kills it. Any game, when it gets over 3 hours, people just, I don't want to do that again, you know?
Yeah.
So to answer you, Brombe, by the way, since Brombe asked this question, we should be starting the campaign this Friday. I'm supposed to be getting it. It has to be there. I know they have it.
So I think I can marathon.
2 games on Friday?
I don't know if I'm going to have our other little one, which means I would have to start a little later. But otherwise, I think I took music off this week because the following week at church is Easter. So it's like full on.
Okay.
Tons of music, but I took this next week off, or had it off, so I don't have to play music Saturday morning.
Good.
So if we want to start at 8 and go till 2 a.m, we could play 3 of them.
2 or 3, and then finish off, like go rest for a couple
Then
hours.
we gotta wait, or play Saturday again.
And then we play
I
Saturday
mean,
into
Before
If
you
we
leave,
play-
right? Because you leave Sunday morning.
you leave Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. I have to fly to Edmonton. So yeah.
So we just try to play the whole campaign between Friday and Saturday.
Oh man, that might be too much.
No, come on, dude.
It's an idea. I'm on vacation too. I start vacation this Friday, so
I'm not, but hey, it doesn't matter.
yeah. Well, I'm not usually a late night person, but I can do it. So
Yeah, that's cool.
well, anyway, we'll try to do 2, right? We could probably do 2 in 4 hours. So we'll at least try to play the first 2 villains. And yeah, I don't know what the campaign will do, but like certainly playing them solo, they're not bad. Sandman, Venom, and Mysterio are pretty straightforward and expert solo in my mind.
Cool. And we already
Especially if you build to them. The problem with the expert campaign is you can't build to them. You have to build a generic deck.
Oh, again, right? Yeah, that's something that you said you didn't like that.
And if we get frustrated, then we just play standard expert. Like, I think it's fine.
Why would we get frustrated? This is a funny.
Not being able to
I'm just thinking of
change.
like when we did Red Skull Expert 2 and we couldn't get by the first boss.
Oh my god, it's true, eh? We got spanked so hard.
Yeah. Frustrated might be the wrong term. We just decide, well, it's not fun to play Sandman 9 times on camera. Like eventually it's just not like here's Sandman, you know?
Yeah.
But
All
standard.
right, I'm gonna go to bed.
All right.
Yeah. Let's
Good
cut
night,
it.
everybody. Thank you. Until next time, I'm the Brandt.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Steve.
And we hope you step into the portal. You can say it.
To beat the game. Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Cha-cha. There you go. That was good. Yeah, I'm gonna go check out this guy.